up, motherfuckers?
Yeah, boy! Meow, meow, meow.
Welcome to... We don't have that anymore, but we got this.
Yeah.
The Who will bring us into a nice and lovely day of Dungeons and Dragons. Anything exciting you guys happen to see this week? I don't know. All right, well...
No.
So...
No
realize
celebrities
this is
died.
interview. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Nice,
That's how much.
nice, pretty
That's so
boring.
much. So much content I had. I switched over to interview after 10 seconds.
Yeah, we got. I didn't do anything.
I didn't do it.
This is one of the first weeks we've been talking for like a half hour before we started, so I'm ready to just get into it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Connor, you said there was one announcement before we started.
Yeah. No.
Fish
Oh,
Island.
About
You
your
had
new
so much
camera.
respect for me for that. You had so much respect for that. Yes, and
Oh,
then,
what, the camera?
Yeah,
I live in a fishbowl now, everybody.
yeah.
You might be...
Fucking legend.
Do
You
you
definitely
have
have a
a
green
treasure
screen behind
chest
you.
that a bubble will come out of?
Occasionally.
An occasional.
Well,
What's
that
going to
post.
come out of the closet? It is rimmed in light.
It is. It's always been.
That's
Yeah,
where
but
the-
now we
where
can
the
see it
filter
in a 3D fisheye world, where it looks even more
Yeah.
strange and mystical.
We got to get 10 subscribers, and then the surprise will come out of the closet.
we're actually not that far away, so be careful and be ready.
You better have a good.
Last week on this game we played, you guys took refuge in the Flying Fortress. Can't hear what the actual voice sounds like, so that really helps me. Okay, cool. No bad. Gotcha. See, it's good to check this out.
Just keep rolling.
Flying Fortress. You guys went to the Flying Fortress. The Flying Fortress. I think a little louder. A little louder. There we go. In the Flying Fortress, you guys set up some alarms, and then you guys chilled a little bit, and you guys snuck past all the little snails, and you guys went upstairs, and you guys explored a lot of things, and you guys missed a very big encounter in the Soul and Take Two, but that's okay. We'll just keep moving on. Then you met Asgalo, and you tortured him a little bit, mostly for random information, or mostly just beat his ass. You found the adamantine rods that Bell has tasked you to find.
And like a lot of soul coins.
A lot of
Yeah, we
soul
just
coins.
gave up.
And then
We still have them.
that was basically it. You guys opened the chest, and then you teleported away, and then that's where we're at. So check it out. Vibe change.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, we kept those coins? I thought they disappeared when
They
he...
were on the ground.
He couldn't take those with him, but he could take everything in his bag with him.
Oh, I missed
And
that.
also the willing little lemure creature.
Gotcha.
could go
I thought
with
he
him.
took The coins too. All right, good
Sledge
to know.
monster. Slime back 40. Took
Oh, and then I
that.
had in the potato sack.
What? So.
Okay.
Drone.
There we go. Yeah,
Just missed that.
we can vamp.
So, you guys find yourself top of the Flying Fortress that you guys have scavenged thoroughly. Met a devil and a lemur. Your car has. You bagged the lemur.
Still got the voice.
And when you went to find you,
Yeah.
I
Just,
thought it was part of it.
I could tell that he
Good
wasn't.
call.
I was not. He's gonna be in that voice all game.
Yep. So, anyways, let's take it from the top.
We're professionals.
You guys are at
It's
the top.
okay.
You guys are at the top of the Flying Fortress. Just open the safe behind the knoll that was like clattering on the bones of who knows what, and interrogated Asgalo, this devilish, this kind of flamboyant devil. dressed in nice threads, and carried about 30 soul coins around his left shoulder. He had just teleported out of the room, the room with the safe, as you guys took the adamantine rods out, and the box of cards.
Cards of boxes.
Jazzglow has warned about this ivory box. And we come back tonight to just after the teleportation of the and then Drekar, your sack got a little lighter, so you're now holding an empty sack.
Again.
Huh.
Back to the unfilled potato sack. Someday.
Well, he seemed nice.
Is he invisible? Indy, do you see anything with your vision?
No, just what's his face?
Barry will walk around feeling.
No, there was nothing suspicious last time I checked.
Malacros is the invisible devil.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Did Balacros see all that?
Of course he did.
Probably.
Remember how you guys were negotiating about how to betray Bell in front of him?
He ain't no snitch.
Yeah, he was a snitch.
That's true, he said
I
that.
ain't no snitch.
That's my bad. I forgot. Well, we got the
Besides, we
rods.
probably won't anyway. Now we need to get them to Bell, but we want to go to the Crypt of the Hell Riders first.
Mm-hmm.
Do we? I thought that was something
What's
we
there
didn't need
again?
to do.
Notes.
I thought that was the way that when we went up, when we killed the left-hand man. And we got the
Haruman, you
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
He
that one.
directed us to get. The main thing we're looking for is info on the Blood Citadel. We can either take these rods to Bell, and he said he'd tell us,
Yeah, Bell
or
said he'd tell us.
the guy. This is the Crypt of the Hell Riders is closer. And
But that was for the other guy's way, which I believe was a different team. Is there teams in Hell? It seems like there is.
Haruman, no, it was the Paladin Haruman, the uncorrupted one. Haruman's story was that he was Zuriel's helpful person, and then decided not to pledge his life, so she killed him and then raised him as a zombie.
Oh, I was gonna say
undead
he was
version.
not corrupted. He seemed.
Originally he was not. We killed him. The corruption left, and he told us to go to the Crypt of the Hell Riders.
Wait, after he died, he said that when he was back to his nice guy form.
Yeah, last words type of stuff.
So, but that doesn't seem like anything to do with Bell.
It doesn't have anything to do with Bell, and neither do we. We don't really care. Bell's
That's what
only
I'm
involvement.
saying. We can
Yeah,
get out of
his
this
only
place. We could just go give the Roz to Bell. You know,
If
bada
I might
bing, bada boom.
interject,
Yeah, go for it.
you guys have made an agreement with Bill. And I'm here to monitor that said agreement.
Have you ever met a guy named Smiler?
No.
Just wondering.
Sounds an awful lot like it. Sure.
I had a little flashback. But well, no, we're not saying we're not gonna Bellicros. Come on.
Yeah.
Of course, we're gonna keep the agreement. We're just deciding whether or not we go the scenic route.
Yeah. Does the agreement say when we would bring the rods to Bell?
Was it like in as soon as possible, or like whenever?
I am here to advise. Well, now where the fuck this happened to his voice?
Nothing like a wandering accent.
I don't have it
Smiler
in.
always comes and goes. Smiler shows
I
up.
know. You guys
every
said
day of the
Smiler,
week.
now I can all think of Smiler.
Smiler. Smiler.
Smiler the Nephilah. Yeah, here's the last words. Found it. Took
Anyway.
his great sword and brooch, and he told us to find Alanthius, Crypt of the Hell Riders, for glory.
Glory
you know,
sounds
But
good.
yeah, there's like we should probably get back, you know, because Bell needs things, and I'm trying to get
Promotion.
promoted.
Yeah.
Oh
And you
yeah,
know,
the promotion.
we want you to get promoted. That's not. We're here for you. Remember, ride or
I
die.
know.
That's what they say.
know.
And
I know,
all we're
guys-
saying is, wouldn't it be fun sometimes,
gonna write that
maybe,
Good
to go on
reviews,
a
right?
thing? But also, I'm not tied to that option. It seems like, and I just don't wanna jinx us. And you know what? If it happens, you guys can blame me. But every time we've been somewhere, something attacks us. So,
I'm all for that.
not to
I love fighting.
put me bad juju, but something attacks us every time, and we could just go give some rods to Bell. He's like, hey, he has a portal to the Citadel. Go in, pop right in. He puts us in the room with the sword. We take the sword, just pull it out. I assume it's a slot, maybe some kind of receptacle. Maybe it's voice activated. You just Citadel sword, and then we take it, and then,
What if it's not that easy?
What are you
Just
talking
pick up
about?
the sword. What if there's information at the Crypt Riders?
Yeah, the
Like
Crypt
where
of
the
the Hell
Citadel
Riders.
is?
I don't even know what's there. We're looking for a guy that's there.
Yeah. Think that guy knows? Think he's like sword guy? Yee, what do you know?
Or ask Balakros what
I don't
who
know.
Atlantheus is.
I'm just guessing, trying to make sure that we don't miss a piece of the puzzle before we go and get this valuable sword.
You guys think there's anything in that soul chamber?
Is that what?
Kirby's intro. You guys missed a big encounter at the soul engine. We're still just at the top of the ship, but we had no inclination to go in there.
So, yeah, let's make a decision. Do we go to the crypt first, or do we go to Bell first?
Well, the Crypt is across those flaming plains all the way out there. That's a long ways, and that's against the flow of the river. It's not as easy to get out there as I thought it would be.
So, should we then take the rods to Bell and just like, here's your rods?
We'll have to walk, but yeah, we'll have to like get across the river and then walk. But
Are you sure about that?
or we go back to the Cybriacs and just go by the watchtowers.
I can get you guys back. We take the barge and we go back up the river. It's not that bad.
Now, does the river go both ways?
So it depends on the day.
That's awesome. Depends on the day.
I'm gonna ask my my hat inside my head. What do you think? Crypt or no crypt?
What would he say?
Drakkar is in for the Crypt.
Well, we gotta go to the crypt regardless, right?
No.
I don't think
We
so.
don't have to.
I don't think that is a true statement, no.
It is maybe one way to get information about, like, we came here looking for spies, not even for the rods, for our own selves. We don't care about the rods, just Bell does, and he would tell us where the...
Yeah, we made the deal, we got the rods, we get the crypt, we get the information. Bada bing, bada boom, blood citadel.
Yeah.
But
So
we
you're
don't
asking
want to
your,
break
you're asking your
our,
hat out loud in front of
No,
everyone?
in my head. Just, what are we thinking?
Oh, that's right. You have telepathy. Yep.
Helmet telepathy.
The path through Bell is quicker.
Okay.
There's no need for the Hell Riders trip.
I don't think we need to go. But I'm also not the captain, so. What do you
I
think,
really want
Bellatrix?
Belladonna.
Balakros, but I appreciate the attempt. We should get back to Bell as soon as possible. He sent us on a mission. We do mission, and we've done it, and now we go back.
Indeed, what do you think? Probably more demons and stuff in the crypts. Crypts, you don't like undead? What is...
Yeah, I think we should just head back to Bev and just drop off the rods and try to get out of here as quick as possible.
Yee, you love undead. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea to at least scout out the Hell Riders, but if it's a longer path, if it's easier and faster, substantially faster, determine the routes to Bell, maybe we should do that. But I'll
Well,
follow what the captain says.
Bondalix
Is
said
this,
he could just teleport us or something.
Yeah.
Bondalix.
He said
Yeah.
we'd get back in the barge and he'd make the river go the other way.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
teleport.
Mondalex? Hold on. If I can
It's
interject.
not even
here.
close.
Barry, you did
Changes
not
based
ask
on
me
the
what
day.
I thought.
Well, I was
Yeah,
going around the
we were
room.
good.
You were next to Bondalix or been on
Balacross?
Balacross.
All-
Okay.
All
All right,
right.
I'll wait my turn then.
So he said barge, up chug.
Oh, I don't care either way.
Okay.
So we have a tie. Is this deck of cards? Can we tell if it's magical right off bat? We can just like pull one and say odds or evens.
No, I'll do it.
Odd,
I
we
was
go
gonna
to-
do that earlier.
Odds we go to Bell, evens we go to the Crypt of the Hellriders.
Let's do it. That sounds like a fair
You know,
idea.
Eldon Weirdo Robbins always used to settle bets by pulling a card, and you guessed the suit. Do you think
Well,
it's
we only
gonna
have
be?
two options
You're
here.
gonna be sails, swords,
We'll just do red or black.
red or black?
You said suit
Bellatrix
like a
will pull the
pantsuit?
card. Make Bellatrix draw the card.
Like a
I'll do it. No, I want to do it. I was gonna do it.
You want to do it, Barry?
Yeah, I was gonna do it. Then he took him away. I found him.
Who has it?
You do.
You do.
it
You
from-
took it from me as I was gonna pull one out.
All right,
Yeah,
here you go. Pull a card.
You just did the whole.
I'll give you
no,
the-
Yeah, I
Barry.
was like, huh, then you yanked it. And I was like, you just have to hold it like about waist high. And I'm like, hey, God.
Yeah. I'll give you the deck.
God damn it.
Or
Yeah,
I guess
I'm making
Upchuck's
that
the swing
space.
vote. We could have her.
I was gonna do it.
I'm okay either way.
I
so,
found
you can-
them. Guys, I don't take any of the loot. You guys got all the cool stuff. I guess I got the horse thing, but that's different. Oh my god, we
You
can have
don't have to
Banrian
How much
vote.
it costs you?
I need to click to get Banrian to see what his opinion is.
Play clack.
I click my heels. Banrian, Hellriders, no Hellriders.
Bad Rian, I think.
Riders are the greatest riders. We should go that way.
Okay. I didn't expect him to have such a strong opinion. But okay, Banrian, I summoned you.
Banry
Didn't
the
really
nightmare.
either, to be honest.
He just prances into the room on fire. Hellriders are the greatest riders of them all. Oh, whoa! What a entrance
And then he
to
like
the
walks
group.
out a completely different door.
Wow! I guess.
Prancing in and then just like
Oh, bad ring.
I love it. I love it.
Oh,
Bad ring.
are you gonna make me say yes?
Yes.
Do you have another one of these cloaks, but in that color?
I think that one looks good on you. And I don't know.
Not yet. When I go to my little nether world, wherever I go to, when I get dissummoned, I will create another one probably.
Oh, is
Thank
that?
you.
Are you telling me that you don't like that? I assumed it was fine.
Time.
I assumed it was fine when I sent you away like that. Is it not fine? Do I need to keep?
Oh, it's okay. No, it's
Oh.
really okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna click it. Okay, see you later then.
Bye, bad ring.
Just like terrified screams.
Big fiery burning horse just like erupts in flame and screams.
He said it was okay.
Yeah. He comes back. Yeah,
The
what?
unicorn, the flaming unicorn just
Anyways, what were we doing?
Red is Hellriders and black is
Well-
Bell.
You just drew a
Oh,
card.
so we're really doing this. We're not just gonna listen to.
how many cards are you pulling?
Just the one. We gotta make the decision.
Oh God.
Maybe
Nothing-
nothing will happen.
Okay.
I
Can we
want to
long
back
rest
up a little
first?
bit.
Do I have to like roll or something?
I think we long rested before this, before we started
I
investigating.
have
it,
I have a generator over here that's gonna keep track of the deck.
Oh, I want to roll though.
Oh wait. Oh, you didn't get the
I
benefits.
know.
of
I just
long
I was
rest.
trying to think of a way for
Did you squeak?
it to be on your end, but there's like a weird amount of cards, and I was gonna take cards out so
It's
that way,
fine.
but I didn't want to take
I'll roll
cards out.
emotionally. Is it a D100? And then I'll just say what you rolled is the same.
Okay.
Oh,
1 or 100.
and what did I roll?
You rolled
Numbers are hard.
The stressful moment of the campaign.
What did you roll?
You want me to tell
This
you?
is a very stressful moment.
Squeak, you didn't get the
I
long
have
rest. did
I
you?
have a
'Cause
roll
you-
in front of me.
Oh, I didn't. I did
And
not get
it's-
the long rest.
It's either really great.
It doesn't really matter because I'm doing something different.
I rolled 007.
107?
So when you pull cards out of this, you have to say how many cards you're gonna pull before. I knew in your mind you're only gonna pull one. Look
Yeah.
at the
And I
suit.
said that. Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Color of the card.
So
Red, black. What
The
is
heart of the
pull out-
card.
you pull out a card
it? If it's green, I'm gonna have to pull
with
again.
gold with this with this gold filigree around the outside. This huge. As you pull it out, like
Uh-huh.
these cards are thicker than normal playing cards that you played on with the deck on boats and stuff.
With Eldo Weirdo
As you
Robbins.
pull it out, yep, you see a golden throne, and almost as you pull it out, it kind of changes, and you find yourself sitting on a throne. Barry, you're on your card with gold filigree surrounding it. Golden throne.
Wait, so am I not in the same room anymore?
Do we see this, or is this? Go ahead.
Hold on.
You guys, hold on. Let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
You feel this urge come over you. It's like the card kind of like, then slowly just fades off and disappears into the dust.
I don't think that was
And you find,
inclusive.
and in the back of your head, in the back of your heart,
My back heart.
you know somewhere in Ethlum, with all the land, there's a keep with your name on it.
Huh.
Your own castle, your own keep, the Barry Blunderbuss Keep. And if you clear it out, you'll be the king of that keep.
That feels like all keeps.
And mechanically, you now gain the rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. So you get to pick where you want a castle. You also gain the proficiency in the persuasion skill, and you double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Is that a permanent thing or like a?
That's permanent. That's permanent.
Wow.
Permanent.
Long live the king.
And Barry is now a king of a castle somewhere. You can just DM me
Bell's Castle.
where you want your castle.
Bell's
Make it a giant fucking ship.
Oh shit!
Is
Yeah,
there
a giant
so-
castle ship.
So
Is that on the
outside of
table?
game, think. Of course it is. Like, just message me. We'll figure out where
I don't know
Barry's
how to-
castle is.
I don't know how to edit my thing to double my proficiency in persuasion.
Yeah, let's. For
Let's
now,
we'll table it for now.
For now, no, yeah, we'll table it mechanically in D&D Beyond, but just note
Okay.
it, and then if
So am I still standing
That's-
there?
you are. You're right.
I'm gonna be
there.
honest, guys. I didn't get a good look at it. That wasn't very conclusive. It just disappeared. You guys see that? It was kind of gold though, and that wasn't red or black. It's closest to black, if I had to pick, but that's kind of also a gut feeling.
I think it'd be closer to red, because think of like the color wheel. You know, red, yellow, orange, gold, somewhere.
Colors aren't
Black?
on. Colors don't have wheels. Yee.
Black is a shade.
I think. Do we draw another card?
Yeah, that one wasn't red or black. Let's just pull another one.
Draw another one.
That one wasn't red or black. You guys want me to go again?
Yeah, I'll if you
point it
want.
at
Yeah,
you.
just go for it. That's fine.
Oh my god.
Did I feel weird? What did I feel when the first one happened? Like a rushing of. That one felt pretty good. That last one. Let me roll a d20. Yeah, I'm gonna pull another card.
Okay.
One more.
How
Red or
many?
black?
How many? One more?
Red or black?
Red or black?
Or gold.
Alright,
Should we have a
Barry?
gold? Gold counts as black this time? What about
And we
green?
gotta
That's
give one other to red. Put
Green.
silver to red.
silver
Or
is
maybe
red.
numbers, even and odd too.
What
don't
numbers? What are you talking about?
If there's any number on it.
Okay, if
Yeah,
there's
I
any
guess.
numbers, that counts as red.
Odds
What
is
if
red,
it's a black
evens is
card
black.
with numbers?
Okay, hold on. Before we do this, and you can still do this.
Yeah.
I have here has different like card colors. When I look at the actual magic item on D&D Beyond, there are actual playing card things that go with it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the way people normally
So-
do it. Is they have the whole deck of actual cards and they go 3 of spades and then they look it up on the table.
Yeah.
Ah.
I didn't know how to do that online. So
I
what
don't
you
either.
drew before, yeah. So what
I have
you
a
drew
deck of cards.
before was a King of Hearts.
So it was
King of
red.
Hearts. Red is Hell Riders.
Okay.
Okay.
And thus it was
So-
decided.
I had just I saw that and I figured like that might sway your decision, and you could still pull one. But
Yeah, no, but we accomplished our goal.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to get across to because I just
That
saw
one, that was fun though. You guys should try that sometime.
For next time, I have a deck of cards on me.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, take a King of Hearts out.
Okay.
Rip it up.
I
Flip
mean
it
that way
backwards
next
and-
time,
Burn it.
or that yeah.
It has to
King
go
of
Or
Hearts.
like make a post-it note on the. Somebody write it down. We'll get it.
Yeah,
So
we can
I-
we can do that.
I'll
Yeah.
just
We
flip
can
it
make an actual
backwards.
deck.
I have questions. It sounded like I had to kill everyone in the keep before I was king.
If there's
You
anyone in there.
do, but you have to. It's your keep,
I like have
but
the
it is filled with
paperwork.
it is filled. No, it's filled with monsters, but it is your keep.
They can hold it.
All I can think of is Braveheart. It's like, I told you it was my island.
It just felt like a lot of like every keep is your keep if you take it.
So, right. So I'll read it verbatim what it says. So in addition to the persuasion proficiency, you gain rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out before you claim the keep as yours.
Click
Oh,
the
I got it.
proficiency circle next to whatever skill. It'll give you the customize option,
Ah.
and go to skill proficiency level, and you can do it that way. Expertise is double proficiency.
Has Barry out of character? I don't know why I'm still in character.
Be in
But,
character. That's fine.
Have you told us about the keep yet?
I don't know if I believe it.
But have you told us about? I don't think you told us, right?
No, I don't think
Okay.
he understands what happened.
Okay. All right. All right. I don't know why I'm still in character. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine. I'll be in
I'm
character.
just trying to get really good at this voice.
And you're doing a great
I feel like I'm gonna be around for a hot minute. Okay. So does anybody want to butt us?
Hold on to that feeling.
I'll
Really.
I'm not gonna hold my breath. Okay. I'm kind of fucked up right now. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so to the Health Riders. Sorry, Bill of Crocs.
That was the rules.
That was, you know,
It's okay.
you know what it's like. The deck decides, and we're gonna do this again later whenever we have a disagreement.
Wait.
If we can't decide
I-
what to do.
Can I try one of them?
Yeah, fuck it.
I guess you're holding the box. Can't stop you.
Barry wouldn't say no to this.
All right.
think we all
do you
know
want me
that.
do you want me to draw a card?
We all know that Barry wouldn't say no.
Yes.
Okay.
So. Yeah. So take out all the face card. It's gonna take a little bit of time.
No, just grab one, and if it's not valid, we'll pull again.
Okay. Let's do that first. Go for
Okay.
it.
That
I'm
seems
gonna
like the
draw
easiest.
from the middle.
Time out. And there are jokers in there, right?
I think you just
Ooh.
pulled one.
No,
Yeah,
it's
five
not a
of diamonds.
5.
Five
Oh,
of diamonds.
five.
No.
Let me put the jokers
Five.
in.
Yeah. Put the jokers. in.
Jokers are in now.
Take the
Who
King of
takes the
Hearts out.
jokers out of their?
I did. Yeah.
Ooh, I like this.
Draw a card, any card.
Remember how Kirby was like, either way you guys decide to go, it's gonna be fun. But this is the way we decided to go.
Well,
The Queen of
Queen
Clubs.
that's a queen.
of
So what?
Clubs.
Pick a card, any card. Barry's doing a full thing about it. He's in bed.
Okay.
Don't let me look.
So-
Don't let me look.
Now, don't tell the audience. Memorize your card.
Just goes, whoop, and then, and he catches on fire real quickly, and he's like, oh.
What happened?
I thought you guys was good with
What?
fire.
What was yours like?
It was, I got a good look at it, and it was just a bunch of flames. And then when I was like, "Why are the flames on the card?" It ignited in a bunch of fire, and I don't feel too good. I feel uneasy.
I'm sure that'll pass. Mine was nice.
Not more than normal, but like, I mean, I don't know if I want to go back to Bell, guys.
Well, that's good because
Alright.
we've
Oh,
already
no,
decided we're going to the Crypts.
That's good. That's
That
good.
was
Let's
already-
never go back.
That was already
Let's
decided.
never go back ever.
Well, what about your promotion?
Can I come with you guys? And he like goes over to the closest person, like grabs on. Please help me.
Is he shaking Barry's helmet? He's grabbing on the spires of Barry's helmet.
Please take me with you. And when
I peel him off, Barry. Get a hold of yourself, and I shake him a little bit.
when you shake him, he like turns around and just like holds onto your hands. Help me! Hold me! Hold me! Hold me!
I put him on my head.
He just clenches on your head like.
He's on the horn. Just like.
Yeah. Help! Guys. That wasn't good.
Huh.
So,
Mine wasn't like
are
that.
we
Maybe he
are
should
we
try
going
it
or
again.
what?
No! I'm not going in there. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
we should go. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Upchug's already
I'm
on
ready.
your way. Upchug's like, I'm going.
And just like that, nothing bad could happen, nor did happen.
Yes.
That
Battlecross,
theory is wrong.
take us up the river a little bit and get us around these fire fields.
Okay, I can do that, Master. I mean, sir.
Mr. Sir.
I'm just the new Bell.
Mine was way nicer.
Yes. Where are we taking you guys?
The
We, as in me, and me is without Bell, no longer.
you
I
keep
will
saying
never go
that.
back.
We believed you the first time.
Dobby is a free imp.
I'm not free from much. I am, oh boy.
Bell, give him or not. Upchuck, give him a drink. I think he needs some alcohol.
I'll give
Hey,
him a
you want
cigarette too.
Come,
Oh,
please,
yeah,
thank
come
you.
over here.
Alcohol and cigarettes. Get over it.
God.
That's our therapy session.
I'll give
Is
him
this how
as
you
much
mortals
alcohol
deal
as
with
you
your
want.
problems?
Oh yeah, big time.
Alcohol and candies.
Alcohol is a solution. I don't
You
know
just
much
glug,
about
glug,
chemistry,
glug,
but I know
glug,
that.
Ooh. Ooh, chemistry jokes.
Cigarette. Where do you guys want to go now?
That was so fast. I forgot his volley was.
Basically to the Cibriax. Take us almost to the Cibriax.
You know, fuck that card. It's not really even that. Like, where is it? It's gone.
What happened with your card? What do you feel?
I feel like there's a terrible thing coming after. Like, I don't really think you even care anymore.
There's the spirit.
There you go.
Like, what? I'm in hell.
That's
How
what
about
I've been
that?
saying to everyone here. Oh no, demons
so-
are in charge. Yeah.
Like, what's so? Like, I'll draw another one.
I think we should just maybe get moving, guys.
Yeah, we should go.
Fuck it, guys. Like, hey, Barry,
What's up? Bunch of crocs.
can I have another? Can I have another card? Can I have another? Can I have another card?
I want to look around and see if anyone's looking.
He's still on my head, isn't he?
Yeah. You're just like leaning over.
I make a bunch of like really like trying to figure out if Indy can see me eye contact with him from like a foot away.
Can I make a check?
Yeah.
How are you gonna hand the card to him on top of Indy's head when you're that short?
Perception check is a 19.
So we've
Yeah.
made it all the way to the flame barge right now, though. We've been traveling.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're
You
on the
guys did-
river Styx.
You're
He's
going
trashed
a little
now.
bit, but he's trashed.
I mean, I'll
And
give you
we'll
another
smoke as
one.
many cigarettes as Indy will give him.
I'll give it one.
How come he gets one? I don't get one.
You want one? You guys both get one. I'll pull 2 out. No, hand one to each of you.
I think we
Car
have,
Well-
of cigarettes.
Wait, do you think you have to pull it, or do you think I just pull it? Indy.
I want to do it.
Okay.
well, I want to do it too.
Okay, they can both pull one. I'm gonna splay
Well,
I'm gonna splay the deck.
We're just gonna here, aren't we?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna
I-
take out a bottle of wine while we
Smoke a
ride.
Cigarette.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's
I'll
Chug if you
go.
want to
I'll
drink.
go second. So the first card is for our buddy here.
8 of diamonds.
Nope.
Not valid. Next card. Survey
It's only
says
face cards.
Oh, face cards.
ace of
Oh wait, no,
diamonds.
not true. Ace of diamonds. Okay.
What is? I'll take it out of this deck. What are the rules?
Is ace, king, queen, jack, and 2s. It looks like.
Okay.
Yep.
Ace of diamonds for a bunch of crocs.
Almost a euchre deck.
You know, he's got 2 pulls. I've got none. I feel like I'm getting the short end of the
Hold on,
cigarette
hold on.
here.
You can have one too.
So
I
as you-
don't care. I can't emphasize how much I don't care.
This is to be turned into the wrong section.
Yeah. You guys
Worst-
can go 2 ways, and I have stuff for both.
He
We're just gonna pull
Yep.
every card out of the deck.
But wait,
so
there's more.
Balakros reaches in, grabs one card, and it is has the label Vizier, where it's
Vizier.
someone meditating in a black silhouette with this red hooded figure standing above it. And it kind of goes, and he's like, What? This doesn't mean nothing. And he's like, it kind of fades away.
My turn now.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
scared.
that was a pretty underwhelming reaction for Indy not to do it.
I find a clearance of my mind.
This game is fun.
So what are you going back
King
to
of
Bell then? Or
spades.
no?
For Indy?
King of Spades for Indy.
Okay.
Screams in DM.
New character.
Oh, I'd be so sad.
So
Could happen though.
all of the gold that you carry
Fucking knew it was gonna be that card. I fucking knew it.
vanishes. All forms of wealth that you carry, own, are no longer yours. They're all lost, disappear.
All my
Magic
money,
items
right?
stay with. Yep, all your money. Magic items stay with you. Any portable property you have vanishes. Businesses, buildings, land that you own are all lost in a way that alters reality the least. Any documentation that proves you should own something is lost with this card. It fades away.
So I keep all my magic stuff though.
Magic items you keep, everything else is gone.
So do we see like his pants disappear?
All forms of wealth. So anything that would have, I think your suit goes away. I would say your suit goes away, but you have common clothes still.
He's naked now. He's in his underpants.
I can see
He
your
pulled the
finger.
card and he's in his underpants.
All monetary.
I think
wealth.
Barry finds it exceptionally hilarious. I think that is the type of joke that Barry would find specifically humorous.
Just as like that like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. Ha 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 ha.
He's naked.
Me next. Me next.
Do me.
You just told everyone your deepest, darkest secret. Do me,
Yeah.
do me.
Exactly. Oh,
Oh, that sucks.
Damn.
that's so funny.
You
Does he
must
get-
be so embarrassed.
What about my magic hole?
Your magic hole is magical, so it
It's-
stays.
Okay.
That would have been a big problem for me.
Problem for a lot of us.
No, it's pretty much only me that does it. You've got a bag.
Does everything in there go away though? Since it's in my
Anything
Anything
hole.
you own.
It's not
Well, thank God my stuff's
interesting
good.
question. It's an interesting question.
Who owns the hole?
Me.
But the whole
It's
magic.
magic.
So that's
Oh,
good.
it's magic.
The hole's
yeah.
magical, so it's excluded from this.
Okay.
Just for sake of ease, anything in the hole is good
Okay.
because it's technically another like reality, like its own little donjon, so to speak.
All right, Upchug, you're
So-
up. You were getting naked? I think he did it wrong.
God damn it.
I'm already naked.
Damn, dude, that sucks.
You know, I think I'm just gonna pass and I'll
All right.
get drunk. I'll get drunk.
I'll hold
That's
on
what
to
I'm
him,
doing.
and then you guys let me know when you want to play.
All right, maybe next week.
I
or
assume there's some
tomorrow.
kind of button on the pearl case. I'll click it, and then slide it in. I don't have a breast pocket. I'm just kind of wearing old seal leather, but I'll just gotta tuck it in there.
I'm getting drunk at the sight of Indy's half of Indy's belongings.
I'm getting
disappeared.
my common clothes out.
I'll join you up, Chuck, and I take out a bottle of wine and start drinking.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
something
no,
else
you don't
wants
want
to
to drink from this.
Uh,
It's weird. It's magical. I don't know what it does.
Do it. Don't
Maybe
be a
if you
bitch.
drink from it, maybe
Do
if
it.
you drink from it, more scripture will appear on the side. Yeah,
Scrip-
and I
Hey,
just
What?
it's like, oh,
Where we going?
okay.
Where we going again?
You're in charge. You're taking us to the crypts. How many times are we gonna tell you, bunch of crocs?
Are we even getting on the boat?
We're on the boat. I thought.
It's yeah. You guys are like on the boat, and he's like, "Should we go or what are we doing?"
Aren't we going? Is the boat moving?
Is the river
Um,
flowing northwest?
Technically, the Crypt
No,
of the Hellriders
it's
is
got a
on
kick.
this side of the river.
Yeah, but we're just using it to get around the fire fields.
Okay.
I'm force feeding Iggy beer.
I'm gonna just hold up Bella Croaks. In
Jump
front,
into the barge.
Hi.
Hello,
on
Panda.
like
And
on the front side of the ship, on the way it's going, just like holding them, trying to figure out
Oh,
how to
wait.
steer or something.
Over here. That's your cam.
Alright, bye.
All right.
Bye.
Okay.
That eye movement.
Yeah. we can. Yeah, I'll get you around the flames. So over the next
I think Barry'd be getting a little drunk too.
hour or hours, so as you guys are drinking on the barge,
potty
Valkyros.
bodge.
Dalacros takes you
Who's-
around the fire fields and can get you to a spot which is closest to the crypt.
Is he the same size as me, or is he smaller?
That's a good question.
Considered tiny?
Are you gonna?
Am I bigger than someone?
You're not
think
bigger.
you're-
Well, you might be.
You're
Hold
bigger
on, I'm gonna
than
see.
all of us, Barry.
You're a king.
In your heart. And you are
Wait.
also a king at a
He's tiny. So yeah, the imp is smaller than you. You are small.
I do feel kingly now.
Un momento.
I just
King in
kind
his
of
crown.
I hang around, and if he's smaller than me, I'm gonna like play with his wings, like walk around like a toddler, cause he's really drunk. I'm just gonna walk him like a little toddler. I guess younger than a toddler.
Hold him by the chest and flap his wings up and down.
He's just like trashed, and I'm just like.
Making it worse.
Nobody's ever smaller than me. Guys, that card, I don't know. They had seemed to have bad goes, but I felt pretty good after mine. I felt kind of I don't wanna overuse the word, but I feel regal.
It's
And
all too
I puff out my
unpredictable
chest
for
and
me.
like hit a little pose. I feel like king of the, not the world, but you know, like at least somewhere. King of the, we'll figure it out. I don't know.
King of the castle, king of the castle.
So that was cool.
Is that Borat? I don't remember what
Yeah.
that's
You
from.
don't
Yeah.
remember either.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm hyped at persuasion now.
Yeah.
That was something we never saw coming.
Right.
Never saw Indy losing all his money either.
All right, sorry guys.
I think we did. He wasn't making good choices. I'm just saying. You didn't seem like a responsible money guy.
What are you talking about? I had more money than anybody here. I saved my
And
money.
that's why I questioned it.
What?
People who have a lot of money, it comes and goes, but people who only have some money,
Yeah.
they always have
Oh,
some.
you lost your book.
What book?
Sorry.
I heard fuck through the wall. It didn't come through Discord.
I didn't say fuck.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, it's a ghost. It's a ghost.
My book is gone. Do I have any recollection of the book?
All right. Look for EMF 5. Somebody get the book and throw it on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, I got orb. I've got orbs.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Hold on, let me read this again.
What's the book? Which one?
We don't know.
We don't know. Okay.
Nobody knows the book.
I have a note about him keeping the book, but
have a
I
note
think
about
it's only as old as me and Indy. It's not. The book outdates everyone's characters, except for me and Indy.
And that tardigrade.
And the
So,
what?
Oh
No,
man,
the
Danny
Lemire.
looks so pissed.
as you guys,
I'm
As
a
you guys
pouty
travel-
boy.
Wait, guys, hold on.
you guys make it to the shore and make your way towards the Crypt of the Hellrider.
Walking west.
Well, we made it. Ugh.
Wait, I don't
All right,
think
make
there's
your.
an answer.
Bella Crocs, are you
Oh, yeah.
sobered up?
If I
It
have
says
any
you lose
recollection-
all wealth in.
I think you remember it. It didn't
You
say that.
you would definitely have
Okay.
have recollection of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like it's all forms of wealth. I would say that it does disappear with you because it is a form of wealth to you. But you do. It is gone, but you know the list well.
Yeah.
You've gone over the names so many times in your head that they're embedded. But any like peripheral notes about it are lost.
Okay.
Everybody sober enough? Remember how we always find stuff? We're getting ready to go.
We're just
I
walking.
mean,
I'm good.
I'm as sober as I need to be.
Still got a long walk.
Becky is a little more of a like the.
I
juicy
just
juice.
slop him. I'll just pour some slop on him and like, eat that.
I
All right,
was
let's go.
more think. Okay.
Is that the crypt?
So, make your survival check, Drakkar.
11.
Yes.
Good enough. You guys get to the Crypt of the Hellrider.
Oh yeah, baby, yeah.
So, these guys get
Good.
closer.
What does it look like?
So, as you guys get closer, acrid smog swirls around a barren hill, rising from which, like giant tombstones, are a pair of leaning monoliths, each soaring more than 50 feet into the smoky red sky of Avernus. Dozens of armored knights kneel in motionless reverence before the monoliths, between which a set of onyx steps leads down under the hill.
Are there any, like, statues of people that we would recognize?
Yeah.
I guess we're approaching to the kneeling.
Yeah, there are
people.
dozens of armored knights kneeling towards the structure that looks like it goes down.
Can we tell if they're statues?
Make
I
a
guess they
perception
probably
check.
look that way. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What do we think?
13 perception.
So
What are we doing here?
as you guys
You're
are getting
looking
closer and closer,
for someone named Alanthius.
Okay. Okay.
you see dozens of these dead knights as they kneel, their foreheads resting on the pommels of their swords. The knights' armors serve as casket for their bones. As you see each of them, as you get closer, you kind of pass one. There's just a skeleton inside of their armor, but held up in this statue-like pose. And make a history check, as they're all regaled with this symbol.
Who are we
Oh.
looking for? What was the name? Drekar?
Olanthius.
Olanthius. Olanthies.
We have a 16 for me.
I got a 20 for me.
History. Oh, that's a 21. I rolled a
Nice.
natural 19.
I rolled a 19, but I have no history
Okay.
I
modifier.
also rolled a 19. That's a wow.
And Drekar?
Serendipity.
8.
8. So everyone but Drekar recognizes that they are all marked with the symbol of the Hell Riders.
Oh my god, I should bring Bannery in here. He loves these guys.
It might be a good impression to ride Mandarin in when we first see somebody. Somebody might recognize him, or he might know something.
That's true. I'll click and ride Banrian on the walk, because I don't want to walk. And Banrian, I think Barry feels bad when he disappears. So I'll have summoned Banrian to walk around.
Banrian comes in and comes like as you like whoop like whoo, you like rise up with him like
We're still
amazing.
working on that.
Yes. And you're riding Banrian. So you get to these onyx black steps that descend into these catacombs. And you see a pair of basalt doors that block the passage ahead. Their surfaces are engraved with a relief of a knight locked in combat with the devil. One sword being the knight holding his sword, or one door, not sword, holding a sword, carrying the blade of the devil on top of it. Both swords are on fire.
Banrian.
The door does not have any visible handles, locks, or bolts.
Oh, I was gonna. Hey, Banrian, what do you think of these guys? And can I have them detect good and evil?
Yes. Yes. Can you read the dispel, detect good and evil for me?
It just. Oh, I don't have it up.
I have it, I think.
Oh, I've got it up.
Detect good and evil. For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. And it lasts for 10 minutes with concentration.
Okay.
I can't detect anything that going into the crypts. But this door seems protected magic.
Oh.
Consecrated by.
Can you do anything about that?
I don't know.
Yes is the answer, and I want him to use his 1 a day dispel evil and good.
Okay.
It's a spell he has. We
As
might
he-
as well start using it.
He does. Yep. He goes up and he touches the door with his horn. And I have to roll D100 for this. And he goes,
Before you tell me, you did your best.
he goes up to the door and just goes,
Be gone!
Great job.
And nothing seems to happen.
You did great. All right, guys, are we going in?
If we could get the door open.
Oh, do the guys outside glow to Banrian? Are they good or evil?
They did not.
Okay. Well, guys, Banrian said he cleared the door.
I'll push on one of the doors. Oh, you're knocking first?
Yeah, let's just knock.
As Drekar, as you knock,
Mm-hmm.
you knock on this big, thick stone, and wait a couple moments, and nothing seems to happen.
Maybe it's one of those you just let yourself in kind of place.
I'll try and push the door with Indy.
All right, both of you make a strength check.
Check. A 9 on me.
15.
Just
Yes.
carrying.
Try to pull at the cracks, like one on one side of the door of the angel, and the other on the mirroring one with the devil, and just, you can't get your fingers in to pull it back.
Balakros, what gives? How do we get in here?
I don't know. You guys brought me here. I don't.
Is there any like writing or anything?
There's the engraving on the door itself,
Okay.
and Banrian had told you that it is magically sealed. Aside from that, nothing.
Can we read the engraving?
It's a drawing, or it's like an engraving of a knight locked in combat with the devil.
Okay.
Oh.
That's the engraving.
You would think there's like a password?
Maybe we have to kill a devil.
Open!
What about the Wand of Secrets?
Oh, the Wand of fucking Secrets!
It's been a while since we used
Been
that.
a while!
I do still have it.
What's the Wand of Secrets? I have not heard of this. Is this
Now this is an
this
old
a
trick
place?
of ours, Upchug. It's an old trick of ours. I'm gonna be honest. I first heard about it. I don't think you guys saw it, but they told me a minute. This guy here, you see him, Yee, this sneaky guy in a church or something. I think it was a church. Maybe it was a mausoleum, and he did it and then disappeared, and
There's a
he
little bit of both.
accidentally found everything.
Oh, that sounds
Everything.
It's a
that
pretty
sounds about
powerful
as
wand.
good
if you-
as Yee looks. If I'm being serious, honest. Sorry, I'm a little bit
I
drunk.
just kind of shudder because horny toad grandma has been trying to seduce everyone
Let
since
me
we've
know
been
if
down
you
here.
need the good rope.
Yep, I've got the wand still, so I'll wave it around. And show me secret doors.
It's a metal detector for magic doors.
EMF 5.
EMF 5 magic door.
You wait. You give it a flick of the wrist.
Probably
Wait a
not.
moment. It
Leviosa.
doesn't seem-
God damn it, you
Doesn't-
beat me to it.
and it does not seem to yank your wrist and point to anything in a way where it has in the past.
Well, this was a dead end.
It was worth a try.
So, look, there's a guy with a flaming sword fighting another guy with wings and a flaming sword. Do we need to fight a guy with wings and a flaming
Oh my
sword?
god, do
with
we
a
have the
flaming
guy's
sword?
sword? Do we have the flaming
I
sword?
have-
Maybe that's a key?
What about your flaming sword, Draco?
I do have a flaming
No,
sword.
but he's got that guy's flaming sword. The guy. The one.
Yeah, I have that one too.
Haruman? Who's
Yeah.
sword?
Yeah.
Carbon
sword.
sword. It's called Damnation.
Maybe that's like, maybe we need to slay a devil on these grounds with that sword and bada bing, bada boom. Hey, nah, I'm not implicating anybody. Look, you're a fun drunk. I got it. But, I'm not-
I'm just making sure.
Look,
All right,
all I'm saying
continue.
is it's showing us, hey, do this. Maybe that's something we gotta do. Maybe, psst, Maybe we gotta kill the little guy.
I clutch my larva closely. What little guy? Not the larva. Please, not the larva.
I'd like to make an investigation check for any kind of sliding panels or any kind of movable things or like any kinds of signs of movement, like things being moved, doors opening recently, things like that.
Sure.
Like kinetic
Go for it.
evidence, we'll call it.
I
We'll call
love it.
Kinetic evidence.
I fucking love it. I
Searching
like
for
it a
kinetic
lot.
evidence.
A 10
Very-
for the investigation of kinetic evidence.
You see.
Do I
as you
find
look
any
around, you see
potential in
steps
it?
going-
Potential evidence?
you find no potential as you see the steps around made out of like onyx stone, very hard black stone, and then the basalt doors, and everything seems very sturdy right here.
Very static.
Yep.
Man.
Just
Like it
use
hasn't been
persuasion
moved
on the
in a
door.
very long time.
Does it look like the guy is winning on the doors or the devil is winning? Like, is one poised higher than the other?
Yeah,
Right,
whose team
so
is
they're-
this?
Each door is like this equal, like as their swords have clashed right down the center line of the door. As they seem to be in an equal battle.
Okay, so one is not poised higher than the other. It doesn't look like one's
Nope.
in super defense.
Nope.
Okay.
Picture one door being all of the knight, and the other door being all of a devil, as their like swords are clashed together.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, do they both have swords and they're both flaming swords?
They-
Or is only
Correct.
one sword?
Do
Okay.
you guys think that
Both have flaming swords.
the skeletons or something?
What do we know about the Hellriders?
We could.
Do we know anything else about them in general? There might be something as a hint.
Do
Yeah,
we
I
have to
kinda wanna
kill
look-
one of these guys? And I
Yeah,
point to
I-
the statues behind us.
Yeah, I kind of want to look around the statue, see if there's any markings, like, I don't know, some sort of like eulogy
Kinetic
around
Evidence?
something.
Kinetic evidence.
What if we?
Yeah.
How large is the structure? Is there a roof that we can get onto? Maybe.
So it is like there's this hill area where you guys are at, but where the entrance is, it looks like it goes down into the ground mostly.
So
You
not
guys are
like
at the entrance of it.
getting on top.
All right.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what do I
sorry,
what
was
do I
it?
roll?
Investigation.
11.
So you're investigating the
Like-
Kneeling Knights, right?
Yeah, the knights and stuff.
So all of them are. As you look closer, you like peer in. You can see inside their helmet is just this decay, like whole skull, 100% decayed form. They're all
Human
propped
skulls
up.
or Dragon skulls?
Yep. They're
Human?
they're all human. They're all kneeling with propped up head on the sword as
Well,
the
maybe
sword
we
is
have to kneel.
pierced into the earth.
I don't know. They're doing it.
How tall is it? Is it like my height?
Each knight itself is, as they're kneeling over, they're probably 3.5, 4 feet tall.
So
They
the-
seem to be the actual bot. Like as you're investigating, they seem to be like standard size of human, like actual human.
And they're not statues, they're actual like decayed corpses inside armor, kneeling
Yep.
in place. Okay.
Yes. I would like to grab onto the sword
Okay.
that he's kneeling against.
Yeah, and
No.
there are dozens of these that they kind of line like this entryway of the entrance, and you grab onto it, and you can, as you grab it, you can feel it's like less sturdy, and like the whole statue itself like looks to be like almost keeling over, but doesn't.
Do we have like anyone can?
But you can tell it's been in this position for a very long time.
Sorry, one more thing about the statues, and then I'll back
Yep.
off. Are they
You're good.
facing the exit, like the entrance, or are they facing the door?
They're all facing the door, like so.
The
picture
doors
outs-
with the carvings on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So picture these are out all of these kneeling statues are out on like the main level of Avernus.
Okay.
They're all kneeling towards the entrance,
Okay.
But then once you get to like the actual structure, you find these like onyx steps that go down about 20 steps to the door.
Okay.
Yee.
Mm-hmm.
I know you've been weird about this, but can you speak with dead people?
I have to check my spell, but I don't think so.
Because now would be the time for you to tell us, and we're not gonna judge you.
Oh god, that was a spell I could have picked up too, and I didn't.
But now would be a useful time to talk to the dead people.
You know what? I can't do it now. Well, I don't know. It says I can telepathically speak to any creature. Is a dead person a creature?
No.
No. There's a specific spell
Yeah.
for it.
I know. I thought maybe there's wiggle room, but
All right then. The
No,
law
Barry.
it is.
sorry.
Well,
What about the lava?
tell us about the Hell Riders.
I mean, like they're like fancy people. They come down to help. You know, I've been in hell. They come in one time, and then all of a sudden they're Hell Riders. I've been in here. I'm not a Hell Walker.
So are they like outsiders? They coming in?
That's the story. Sorry,
I mean,
I'm
so
not.
we're
I haven't been drunk in like ever.
Have
This
you
is
seen
fun.
them?
No.
I mean, technically we're Hell Riders because we came from the outside and we're here now.
Yeah, you guys are kind of like him.
How are we different? Tell us the story.
Well, there was like a big portal, and they come through, and they're like, "Oh, die, demon! Like, get out of my way!" And then
They
like,
fought demons.
"Ooh." Well, I don't.
But
I don't
demons,
know.
not
They fought
devils.
a lot of things. Well,
They
they
fight
fought. I
devils
think
too?
they fought. They fought the devil. Oh, they fight devils too. They fought
That-
everything.
That
Fought
thing on the door looks like a devil to me.
Yeah, that looks like a devil to me too. I don't know what's going on.
That's some info.
I don't know.
I
what's going
think.
on.
I think we need to. I think here's what's happening. We need to go find ourselves a devil.
Uh-huh.
We need to kill him
Uh-huh.
and spill its blood on the onyx steps, and that might
Balthus
or might not
slowly backs away.
open the door. No, we're not talking about you. It's okay. We're not talking about you.
I'm
We're
gonna
just
go
talking
over here, guys.
It's fine. You can go over there. If you want some more booze, let me know. I'll lay it down here and you can come get it. I'll
Yeah,
step
I'll take-
away.
Can I have some more beats, please?
Yeah,
Please?
yeah. Here you go.
Thank
I
you.
set it down and I step away 30 feet. I let him help himself.
Do we try the sword to
Hey,
open
Jacka,
it?
can I
I don't know what to do with it, is the thing.
Tap it on the door?
Jacka, can I borrow one of your swords?
No.
Just to hold.
No, I really don't think that's necessary.
Just to hold. I'm not gonna do anything with it.
I'll give you the
Just any sword.
the
it doesn't
sword
matter.
from Haruman, the damnation sword.
Okay. I kind of look around at all the other dead people, and I'll kneel in front of them the same way. See if I see anything. Maybe there's like a line of sight thing. I'll try and do that.
Very
Make an
smart.
insight.
At the
Make an
top of the
insight check.
hill? The top of the stairs? That seems right.
He's looking
Insight
for
is a
electromagnetic
23.
evidence.
As you're doing this deduction of having the sword, you're looking around, you're taking in the scenery, and you kneel down at just like another night, kneeling towards the door, head on the pommel, facing the earth, and nothing seems to happen.
Does have the sword of an
And-
actual Hell Rider too, I think.
You do have
I
the
don't know.
yes, and it's for my you have the thought that this isn't a ceremony around you, but it is a burial. as his knights out here are buried on the Avernus ground, but the one buried inside might be the lieutenant that you're looking for, Olanthius.
Hold up. So you've got the sword of the one guy, and all these guys have Hellrider swords. What if we were to try to like clash them together, like that's on the door? Maybe that'll make it open.
So you mean like this? Then I'll pull my greatsword out and light it on fire, and then walk over to the devil side, the demon side, and
Devil.
hold it up like the demon does, and like wait for someone else.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I mean, do these Hellrider swords, do they catch fire? Andy, you touched one, right? Did it touch
Those are just normal swords. They seem to be followers of these Hell Riders. They're not really.
Okay, well then
Alright.
fuck it. You got a sword. Andy, you got a sword.
Yeah, I pick up my sword, and you can tell that I'm not used to wielding large
Yeah, you're
sword.
like holding it like, you know, the
Like,
grip's like
okay.
this, you know.
Yeah, like a baseball bat where like one hand's up
Yeah.
here, the other one's over here.
Like, I'm gonna hit a home run, Chief.
Damn, coach.
I'll just point and laugh
Yeah.
at him.
I just
All right, now
shrug.
make it fire. Make them both fire, and then
I
hit
try
them
to make-
together.
I try to make it
Damnation
fire.
sword does not light on fire.
It does not light on fire.
Oh well, shit. Well, there
What
goes
if-
my
It is
Could
an
dip it in
actual Hellrider
alcohol.
sword though, and mine
hy-
is not.
hypothesis.
Oh, is the guy in the picture on a horse? Do you want to get on Badrian?
He's not.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
He's not. They're both in melee combat.
What if we clash our swords? Like,
No, I'm already in the demon pose.
all right.
Just waiting
I'll be on, but I'll try to copy whatever poses the humans speak or the Hell
the
Rider.
angel or human.
Yeah.
Everyone who, as you guys do this, you guys clash swords in a very performative way to mock
Ah.
being
We look
ravings on the
fucking
door.
good, dude. We look fucking good.
Well, Drekar looks good. You look
In your
uncomfortable.
common clothes, and
I look
you
fucking
look real
good.
You look terrible.
I'm feeling good.
You can
I'm
feel
looking
great.
good.
The door does not open, but all of you can make flat intelligence checks.
Oh, you're gonna regret that.
11.
Drekar fucking knows.
16.
Oh, 8.
10.
Fuck.
5.
11.
Car knows.
Drekar, the
Drekar
smartest of us
fucking
all.
knows.
Wait,
big
well,
brain
should
time.
Valtrex make a investigation check?
Bella Cruz.
What about if he's
What
doing
about
it?
Belligan?
Badrian should
He-
do it.
You guys look for a moment as
And
you guys
Lulu,
you're thinking.
maybe?
Oh my God, Lulu,
Lulu
you have any
doesn't.
ideas?
NBCs should not roll. in micro checks.
This is dumb. Anyways,
I forgot I was here.
as you guys are in the pose, Drekar, a thought comes to you, much like they do, and
Much like they do.
you know that this performative gesture that you're in with Indy isn't the way to get in, and that sometimes magically locked doors are open with a single passphrase.
I already tried open.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh my God,
Here you
what
go.
if we just, what's his name?
Yeah, I'll just say Olanthius, allow us in.
Open sesame.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. We need a passphrase.
What's the
Don't know
crypt's
where to
name?
start.
Crypt of the
Oh,
Hellriders?
For the Hellriders.
Did
Did
the
they have a
Hellriders
credo?
have any phrases or credos? Yeah. I'll do a history check.
Make a history check.
I'll.
Critical!
Did you really crit?
I did for a total of 26 in history. Yeah, we needed it so bad.
I was on a boat with a Hellrider once, and he kept muttering the same shit over and over.
Oh my God! Wait, we were looking for
Perfect.
Hellriders? Oh, those Hellriders?
Jesus.
You remember somebody who had studied the Hellriders on a boat somewhere. As they were shooting their cannon, they shouted, "For glory!" And then boom,
Oh, duh.
Oh my god, guys.
That was what Haruman told us.
You looked in your rags and not being able to hold a sword. You looked
Rags?
just. Oh, I'm sorry. Your new clothes.
These are normal clothes.
Your new clothes.
It's a Misfits shirt and like ripped up skinny jeans.
Hell yeah, dude.
It
Fuck
looks.
yes.
It looks
With the
like
sleeves torn off.
Yeah, dude.
You look like you went to Hot Topic.
Yeah. I got a studded belt.
Hell yeah.
Hey, that's not funny. I still
was-
wear my studded belt.
That just reminded me
It is
of
fun.
We all do.
Yellow Teeth Snape, and he was telling me about all these Hellriders, and I was like, I can't believe, what are you talking about? That's never gonna come in handy. And you know what? I owe Yellow Teeth Snape a pull from this deck of cards, because, boy oh boy, for glory.
As you say those words, the door. As the big basalt doors. And open.
I'm gonna hand this. I'm
Inside?
gonna hand the sword back to Trucker.
I'm just gonna we're not even. I'm looking into the crypt, and I'm just gonna hold my arm
Like
out
the
to
most
side.
cartoon moment, you guys are both looking in like,
Yeah.
Jakar, you did it.
As it goes in, you see it go down about 15 feet and then come to a T section where there are two hallways. As you open the door, this cold mist comes out that seems to be coating the floor of the crypt up to about ankle deep, about 4 to 5 inches.
What's
Just
it
lingering
smell
on the
like?
bottom as it come out. It smells like, I don't know.
What does it smell like?
Make a
All right,
perception check.
I will sniff
Does it
it.
smell like decay, or does it smell like brimstone?
Like dusty. Perception 19 on the sniff test. Also, I do have something for sniffing magical stuff.
Okay.
If we want to double my proficiency, then it's 20 something. But if it's a magical.
All right. Yeah.
alchemical-
It smells like a ghostly, undead, cold, almost like a spirit, but also mini spirits.
This place smells haunted.
All right,
But as it opens,
Bellatrose.
some of that cold kind of creeps up the steps, but then dissipates when it hits the heat of Avernus.
Bellatrose, we're going in. Come on, me and you. We're going first.
Well, I'm not.
There's more
And he
booze.
just like wraps on the ground like.
There's
So
more booze in it.
I'll go
if
with
you
you.
come with me. Oh, you coming with me?
Yeah, I'll go with you. I can see invisible
Hey,
things,
someone
so maybe that'll
carry,
help.
someone carry me.
I'll hold his hand. Come on, let's go.
I'll go
I
with
need
my
a
dark vision
more
too.
than that.
No, you're not getting any more than that.
You're like dragging him. That's
Yeah.
right.
His like feet are like.
Yeah.
I can't see down here, so I'm gonna go ahead and spark up a torch.
Oh,
You
no
light up
need.
the natural
Badrian
gas.
gives off light in 20 feet.
And I can see farther than
Yes.
20 feet, so maybe we should.
Badrian sheds bright light in
Not-
10 foot and then dim light for another 10 feet.
I'm inside.
I've got dark vision anyway.
Do you want to
have
ride?
Banrian vision.
Yeah. Do you want to?
Okay.
Do you want to
So-
ride Badrian? Up there
Is
'cause you
riding
can't see?
is riding him better than a torch?
It's probably about the same.
Yeah, I think torch
it's
is
about the
10-10 also.
It's the exact same, but you don't have to hold.
Except
the
he's a
torch.
large torch and not a tiny torch.
Yeah.
Use a strong flashlight instead of regular.
As it goes down 10 feet into the hole. the
All right,
crypt, sorry,
Banrian.
the hole, it splits off into 2 tunnels, right and left, that are 5 feet wide. So Banrian's not gonna be able to fit.
I get
click-
off Banrian.
I click my heels and Upchuck goes. Poof. Sorry.
He can fit some places inside, but not actually this tunnel. As you click him away.
He screams and sounds like he burns alive every time that you send him away.
He
Then
said
he
he
comes
likes
back
it.
and like,
Yeah.
what's up? You rang?
It's like the good place where they're gonna hit the button. Yeah, go ahead and hit the button.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Exactly.
please don't hit the button. Oh, sorry, I told you it's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. So, those of you with dark vision, it is dark in here. To the left and to the right, you see almost identical rooms. Inside them, they have you see these large burial urns that are positioned in this reverently way. They're engraved, and that's all I can see from here.
Can we tell what language
shit.
yet, or do we need to go closer?
I just deleted all my torches. Hold on.
You would need to. Right now, I pictured you guys still at this T section. You guys
we can
can
just
either
tell
split
there's
off
writing.
or
Got it.
yeah, go left and right. Those of you with dark vision can see that there are these urns in each room.
Seems like
That's-
party split. Dark vision, non-dark vision.
I feel like everyone has dark vision except for Upchuck.
Yep. That's
What
correct.
about sending badgers as bait in case there's a trap?
It's never failed us before. How much room is
there
there
any
around?
markings? Is there any markings or
How much
like
what?
a?
How big is this hallway?
You guys, after opening the door, you guys can go about 10 feet in, and then get to this T section where the ceilings are 10 feet high and 5 feet wide as it goes right and left down about 20 feet each until that opens up into these bigger rooms.
I feel like we should all pick a direction and go that way.
Can anybody like detect magic?
Me
I
not
mean,
that kind
we
of
have the
barbarian.
wand. We still have a couple charges on the wand.
Who did that last time?
That shows hidden stuff. We're choosing
Isn't it-
from two clearly
Oh,
defined ways to go.
Yeah, there's a wand to detect magic
Oh yeah, I don't have it.
for a separate. Yeah, for a
Hmm.
separate.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
mine
sort of all
detects
in one.
only secret
So-
doors within 30 feet.
So,
I say we go
and
right.
traps.
I say we go right.
So right
That's
as
just-
urns are. What's the difference again?
Both of them look
Uh,
very similar in
okay.
the rooms that they open to.
Yeah, we'll
I
go
say we
right.
go right.
It's unanimous.
All right.
I can dispel magic if we
Captain
need it.
knows.
So you're
Alright, you
okay
guys
if
go
everything
right.
goes wrong? I'm not gonna say it.
You guys go right. It opens up into this bigger room.
Are
See
you
these
looking at
large
me?
Yeah.
See these large iron burial urns that are positioned reverently throughout the hall, each engraved with a noble coat of arms from a city, or the Hellrider emblem that you saw on the same knights outside. Polished swords, lances, and shields hang from racks on the wall around these urns.
And the mist is still here?
Misses, yeah, throughout. It doesn't
Okay.
seem to dissipate. Surrounding all of your guys' ankles, bury you up to about your mid calf, thigh, or knee.
The meaty parts.
Just keep moving. There's
Do we
nothing
want
here.
to?
There's just
Can I
shields and
inspect
swords
for?
and
Oh, it's
urns.
gonna be hard. I'm gonna try and look for any kind of conventional trap, but
Okay.
it's gonna be hard with the mist. So I can roll with the disadvantage.
Yep. Just make an investigation check.
Okay. 5.
The urns all look like urns.
I mean, like on the floor, like pressure plates and stuff like that, tripwires and
Okay.
like those
Oh,
kinds
yeah.
of things.
Sure.
I can roll again
oh,
with
yeah,
disadvantage to get less than 5, but that didn't work.
Yeah, you can. It doesn't seem trapped in here. That
Okay.
you know of.
Okay.
It seems like it'd be a revered place, and there's a password to get in. I don't think doesn't make sense for there to be traps. I wouldn't expect trespassers.
All right. Well, I don't know who's leading the way,
Unless there's something nice down here.
but I can't see shit, so
Maybe
I'll
another
be in
Could
second
really use
place.
a third flaming sword.
I've got my torch. Drekha, you go first, and I'll be right behind you.
That's my job.
Oh, I'll actually be side by side with Drakkar, and I'll watch out for invisible things.
Good luck
What?
with that.
It's only a 5 foot wide
Oh.
passageway.
Then I'll be right behind you.
Yeah,
Taking
I
over.
want Indy right
No,
behind
I-
me because he can see invisible stuff.
Oh, that's fine. I see how it is, and I just light up another cigarette. Take a drink.
Fine.
I like smack your leg. It'll be okay. As I like scooch
Alright.
by you to get behind
I'll
Draco.
guys-
put Upchug's sweater on so she doesn't get her feelings
You guys
hurt.
keep going in the marching
Oh,
order.
that's actually kind of cute.
Oh, it's the first time you wore the sweater. Oh, Drake,
Cold down here. We've been in hell the whole time.
I'm so touched. Oh,
That's actually like the cutest thing ever. When grandma's sweater.
So, wearing grandma's sweater as you go, and Indy behind you, Drekar.
That is the
rest-
episode title: Wearing Grandma's Sweater.
The rest in tow. This is the first chills that you've had in a long time. From the Avernus heat to this cold mist. In some light, you do see your breath as it in front of you with each gasp.
We got
You get
freezing
to a-
temps. Sorry.
Down this hallway, there's recesses in the wall that hold iron burial caskets. And each casket has a single healthy red rose resting on its lid.
How many caskets you say there were?
There's about they kind of this hallway here. They kind of decorate the side ever so space. So like figure on each side, kind of like
So
separate.
you kind of look into a little nook or cranny or whatever, but it.
Yep.
Or yeah, okay. It's like a mausoleum.
I think it's
Yep.
exactly a mausoleum.
It is.
crypt.
I mean, yeah.
Different. Same.
So,
different.
I assume what happened last time? We touched something and then bad things happened. So do we not touch this time, or do we just say not gonna happen again? That's
I don't
crazy.
know. You wanna red? We touch something. Black? We don't. Here, pull a card.
Jesus.
All
Are there like
decision making goes to the deck of many things.
Can't make it come crumbling down at any moment. Just if they have any decision, they pull a card on the deck of any things, and then the game's more
I'll
interesting.
do it. I mean, like I'll take a.
Shove it backwards.
are there like torches along the wall that I can see?
No, there are no torches. It is very
Okay.
dark in here.
As we pass the crypts, I want to check the names of the like.
Oh
is it
yeah,
a
they're reading.
sarcophagus of some kind. I'm looking for an engraved,
Mhm.
like a nameplate for Olanthius, or anyone that we recognize.
So, as you get closer to the crypt itself, there's that one healthy rose sitting on the lid. These seem to be unnamed caskets, but they all have the same symbol of the Hell Rider. The same symbols on the outside of those knights.
How many are we talking about?
In here there are 6, so 3 on each side of the
Okay.
wall. So like
And it keeps going farther.
keeps going and
Well, do
into
we
another
just
room.
we try and
Just
find our
continue.
guy and then get out of here?
They're all unnamed, so let's just keep going deeper. Maybe the
Yes.
more important stuff is further in.
Yeah, it'll probably have 2 roses or something.
Okay. You get to the next room. You see an iron urn heaped with human bones squats in an alcove at one end of this hall. On the wall nearby, carved relief shows a column of mounted knights charging through a portal into a fiery hellscape.
It's like what Balakros told us.
I feel like I'm ready for a reading of the Light Brigade.
As you kind of get in here, you see the urn, and then let's make a group stealth check.
Boy.
Group stealth. Let me roll my dice. That's not bad.
I'm gonna need some help on this one.
A 15.
21.
22.
6.
13.
Okay. You guys go in, pass the group check. You see 6 mummies just like all these wraps around them as they're kind of like standing in the corner, idle.
Barry's gonna go up by Indy
Don't seem to notice you.
and just hold his hand.
There's I
A
don't. We
little
don't have
way.
room to stand side by side technically, unless
Well,
you can
he's-
stand in his square.
He's small.
You go. Yeah. Can he share squares then? Is that how that works?
Oh no, I think
For sure.
halflings can. I think halflings can literally hide under but that's halfling.
I think that's true. Yeah.
But I don't know.
But
about
in this
gnomes.
room you
They could be
see,
stockier.
so
Don't
you
freak out.
see the 8 mummies, and they're all kind of standing close to what look like burial spots. As you see, a couple of them have been kicked ajar, as it looks like these have come to life.
So they're not mummies, they're sarcophagi that have been opened, and there's mummies standing outside them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indy, don't freak out.
Only a couple are outside their
they're not-
sarcophagi.
But they seem to be there, as they're kind of just like swaying back and forth.
It's okay. They seem nice.
Yeah, let's just sneak past him.
Don't.
Yeah.
I say a little too loudly with my 6 as a stealth check.
All right.
I'm doing my
Let's
best to comfort Indy.
Let's make another
It's okay.
group stealth check to go by him.
That's cocked. That's a natural 20.
21.
Oh fuck. 5.
5.
Yeah.
8.
Clay. 8.
11.
I'm a little noisy as I try to keep Indy calm.
They have passive perception of 10 as you guys get by them. The nat 20 is going to count as 2, so I'm going to say that allows you to go by.
There you go. 4 fails or 4 success, 2 fail.
Yep.
Nice.
So you guys
Don't
go
care, see?
through.
Everything's
Calculated.
fine. Everything's fine. There's no need to punch them.
As it opens up into a much bigger room. As you see 4 memorial steels stand in this hall, each engraved with hundreds of names. A legend etched at the top of each. Read, in common. Here lie the fallen. May their souls echo here until the end of time. Adorning the walls across these steels, a carved relief showing a solemn blindfolded angel on the back of a mammoth with feathered wings. The mammoth is reared up on its hind legs, and the angel holds her sword high. All around them are the broken bodies of fallen knights and devils.
Is there any place that looks like the main place? I think our MO right now is to continue.
Looking for Olanthius.
Yeah, unless there's a clear.
Is that not Atlanteus there?
I think there's a picture, but we need the place where they are.
Who's they?
Atlantis. I
This
didn't want
looks
to
like
assume their pronoun.
The biggest room that you guys have been in.
Is there another door on the other side?
The more revered. Make an investigation check.
Just stay calm, Indy. I know this is not where you want to be.
15.
In a crypt in hell. I know that's your 2 least favorite building
15.
events.
You just hear
It
his
seems like this
breathing.
room, there's a lot of real estate where there's the 4, these, like this huge thing that I just described where it's kind of a revered burial ground. There's a lot, the left side of the room you don't see any doors or anything, but there's nothing really there. But it looks like there could be something there.
Are there nameplates on the burial plate?
Yeah, there are
Thank you.
nameplates all over the wall here, adorned with all the names of the Hell Riders.
May they echo here forever.
I guess these 4, you said there was 4, like, bigger caskets here, right?
Yep.
Check those for specific nameplates.
Don't get too close, Drakar. Careful.
These 4 steel just have yeah.
Fred.
They're they don't really have specific names on the 4 of these, but they all have on top of each slate it says, "Here lie the fallen. May their souls echo here until the end of time."
Okay.
You can sense here that they are no longer individuals, but there are the Hell Riders have been buried here.
Mm-hmm.
It's revered state.
I'll look down the list of names for Olanthius. See if he's here somewhere.
Olympias.
It's like a mall map.
Yeah.
Wrong floor.
You are here.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go here.
Hot topic is here, where we got
You scan through all the names and do not see Olanthius' name.
Okay, so
Let's keep
we
going
went the
deeper.
wrong way.
Oh, is this the end?
Well, we could go back to the T and go back the other way.
We'd have to.
Maybe
sneak
this is
again.
only half of them. Or maybe this is the Hellrider side, because we went to the right, and you said the angel door was the Hellrider door was on the right, and then the devil or demon door was on the left. It could be the way to the demons that got buried here too, if there are any. It's Crypt of the Hellrider, so I doubt there's demons here if they fought them the whole time. But
So we're gonna
thinking
have
out
to
loud.
go back past the mummies. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it by them again, sneaking.
Don't talk
Might.
like that, Indy. Of course we're gonna make it past them. Don't worry.
Called him Indy.
What are you guys' passive?
No, I'm talking to Indy.
Or,
That was
sorry,
like, don't talk
perception.
like that. It's okay.
Passive perception is a 17 for me.
It's an investigation.
It's a 17.
Sorry.
Oh,
no,
investigation.
Yeah, I corrected.
Oh, perception? 15.
Yep.
It's passive.
17.
11.
17. Okay. All right. Upchug and Indy. As you saw, Drekar kind of scanning the names and looking at the side of the room. The side where there's not these 4 big steels. You see marks in the stone that look like they could lead to somewhere.
Like kinetic evidence.
Kinetic evidence.
God damn it. Clay.
There are some signs of kinetic evidence.
I'll go
Can
look
I-
at one, and I'll
Yeah, I'll-
investigate more, at least.
Same.
We walk to the same one. Oh, you saw it too?
Yep.
Doing such a good
So
job.
everyone, passive perception of 15 or higher. You see a secret door that could be pushed open in the stones as like these stones kind of change color enough, this about the size of a door. As you get close,
I push it.
both of you kind of like
Yeah.
you're pushing on the stones like around it, and then you push and you kind of or if you gave it a little more, you could push all the way through.
What do you think, Indy?
See, we're already halfway there. Might as well push it all the way in.
That's
All right, let's go for it.
You're so brave.
All this dust kind of fills the crypt.
What's it
I
smell
need
like?
a drink.
It opens to a small chamber with a large writing table. You see a stack of 8 leather-bound journals. Get closer, y'all. They seem to be journals of Olanthius, written in common.
That's a lucky
Oh.
find.
Let's read them. I guess, but you don't need to read them right now. We're in a kind of sketchy location. We can read these later.
It might reference this place. We might want to read them now.
All right. Is that
I'll
all
dig
that's in the
through-
room? Is there-
I'll dig through the first volume. I'll look for the first volume.
All right, make an investigation check.
I guess I'll start passing out books and we'll all check a volume.
15.
I'll look for.
Okay,
I'll
15.
ask for the last volume.
Give
Okay.
me the middle one.
Okay.
How many are there?
I was gonna
8.
ask.
8.
There
There's 8?
are 5 sources of information which I can give you.
I got the middle one.
I'll take
I'll
number
take-
2.
Okay, I got you. All right. 1 Indy, 5 Drekar. Was it 2 Barry?
3
Three is
berry.
berry.
No, you said middle.
Two-
Middle. You
yeah,
said
middle.
3, 2 Yee, 4 Upchug. Go for it. All rolls.
Perfect.
What is this, perception or investigation?
Investigation.
I got a 9. Is mine boring?
Ooh.
I got a
sorry, you-
16.
You said investigation?
I'm gonna go through all the rolls and then I'll tell you guys what you find. Yes, investigation.
All right. 13.
I got an 8.
Man, we
16.
And Indy.
I rolled a 15.
So Barry and Drekar, your books, you kind of open them. Barry, you see like this kind of journal. You see the name Haruman. You're like, yeah, I know who that is, and you like throw the book.
Haruman.
Yeah, I don't even know about him.
It's just Haruman.
Drekker, what number did I give you?
The last
5.
one, the
that's right.
number 5.
The most important one,
Mambo number
you-
5.
ladies and
You
gentlemen.
see, as you like open
Wow.
it, you like, it seems to be like him talking about somebody else. You're like, not about Olanthius, but it's words. You just put them down.
These
I will start with
words.
number 1. Who was number 1?
Schmitty Warber Jaegerman Hansen.
You
I
read
got that, Clay.
a couple pages of journals you're flipping through, and you see that Olanthius has never recovered from Zariel's capitulation to Asmodeus and subsequent transformation into a devil. That Olanthius blames himself for not seeing warning signs of Zariel's fall from grace early on, her single-minded determination to slay demons at all costs. And you can just tell throughout all these journals that Olanthius feels regret.
So he eventually turned into a devil.
Zariel did.
Oh, Zariel did.
Zariel did, yeah.
Okay.
Olanthius, just to recap, this was a long time ago when you guys went through the dream.
I never had the
Haruman-
dream.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
we were
Never mind.
outside rabble house rousing.
Yep. And who's number 2? Was that Indy or Yi?
Me. E.
Okay. So you,
13.
you read that Olanthius took his life rather than face damnation, but he was transformed into an undead monster by Zariel to serve her forevermore. So he was turned undead unwillingly.
Turned undead to serve who? Zariel?
Yep.
Who? Okay.
In Upchug, you read a journal talking a lot of Olanthius' thoughts about how he mourns the death of all his fallen warriors and Hell Riders, and how he felt powerless, and how their end felt like it was in his hands, but he fell short.
I will relay all this information to the group.
And as you guys are scavenging the crypt, you hear from this entrance of the crypt, and this echoey voice goes throughout the crypt, just who's in my domain?
Oh, Barry, nice to meet you.
It's just as this voice seems to encapsulate the whole room.
I don't know where to look.
there-
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yeah, well, he either came from right behind us and we're through a very narrow hallway, so that's not going to happen. Or I guess
What if we just ask him? Where is the Blood Citadel?
it didn't. Yeah, it still didn't
And-
tell us. We're looking for. We don't know who this is.
Voice creeps up again. And then this figure in the entrance seems to rise out of the wispy cold smoke. You see this large
Oh, there he is.
armored figure. And then behind him you see face.
I want to take all the books that we had really quickly and shove them in the bag.
I want to pat Indy's hand. Don't worry, he
Alright,
seems nice.
Make a slide of
You're-
hand check for the
You're
for the
patting
book.
a fist.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
Hello.
Oh.
We are here by mistake. We just
14
you
for the
know.
books.
14. Okay,
don't-
you
I mean, let's
quickly take all the books and throw them in the hole, or in the bag.
The bag, yeah.
let's at least be upfront about it. We're just. Hello. What's his name sent us? Oh God, I forgot his name.
Harma?
Haruman.
are you here?
Haruman said, "Hey, check out the crypt. It's a cool place. Talk to
Line.
Line.
Haruman's a traitor.
Atlanteus, where he said, come
No,
talk to
no, no.
Atlanteus. What?
Barry, you're fucking up.
Good Haramon.
How am I fucking up? We gonna lie to the ghost that talks from all corners of the room?
You should have just let me do my thing, but it's okay. Go ahead.
This wispy knight steps forward.
This is who we came with the meeting for.
Why did a traitor send you?
I don't think he like sent us out of. We were just kind of there.
Because we killed him and he kind of turned
Indeed.
back to whatever was controlling him.
Yeah, they're friends with us. Seems nice. Drekar, our leader, is leading us on an adventure through hell, much like you and the Hell Riders were. And we are looking for a bleeding citadel. Do you know where that is? And side note, we have rods to trade for this information.
With that information, his head kind of cocks and turns towards Drekar in this undead demonic ways. His head cocks and his body follows and takes a step towards you. Are you a false leader? Will you betray your group?
I don't have anything to betray them for. We're all after the same thing.
And what is that?
We're looking for Zerial's blade.
In the bleeding
And-
citadel.
He takes a step back and like kind of stands tall.
I don't normally dress like this.
That's,
And what will you do if you find Zerial's blade?
I don't know if we've thought that far.
I think
Well,
we
it's
intend to
supposed to help
destroy
us.
it.
Yeah, it's supposed to help us return Rodarth from the.
Oh yeah, we're
From
gonna take
Avernus.
it.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Take it. And do what?
We're gonna go to those chains that are pulling Rodarth down and slash them, cut them right at the base. We're gonna ride Rodarth all the way back up.
Boom, baby. Back to the surface. No more hell. Everything goes off without a hitch.
As planned.
As planned.
The bleeding citadel will get you there.
That's
Oh, no,
where we've been told the sword
that's
is.
what we've been told, yeah.
I, Orlandius, will help you.
There we go. Do you want the rods too? The last guy wanted rods.
I know nothing of these rods.
We can show
I
them to
don't-
you. Do we put them in the...
He doesn't want
He's
them.
Okay. I was just saying, the last guy wanted them.
Yeah. He doesn't want them.
Okay.
We just want to find the Blood Citadel. And
I know.
you should
where
know
the
that-
bleeding citadel. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, you should know that Haruman is no longer corrupted. He said he was a traitor, and we saw him in his last moments as a
Yeah.
member of a Hell Rider back to his former glory. And I'll show Atlanteus Haruman's sword. The
Damnation.
Die a
Damnation.
painful death. Oh, you show him the sword.
Yeah.
He kind of looks towards it and gestures out his ghost hand, like kind of like sees if it's kind of like touches it to see if it's real. And
I'll hold it out. He can.
He doesn't really need it. He's got another one.
yeah, he does.
We're flush with magic swords.
We got all kinds of magic swords and a backup hammer that's not magical.
So,
Did Haruman regret his final moments?
It
Did
seems
he
like his.
scream in pain?
He did.
yeah, who
Hey.
killed him? Which one of us killed him?
I don't remember, but I remember
He-
that.
Oh yeah,
he
you
killed him.
This guy here is the one who did it. Did the last deed, you know, put the nails in the shipboards.
Davy
He was
Jones
on a hill.
Locke.
He was on a
Maybe
hill.
that's
with
what it
trees.
was called.
And this ghostly Death Knight walks towards you, Yi, and gets closer, towering over you, and just. You've done what I could never have done. I applaud you for that.
Well, it was a group effort. Well,
Keep good
except
games.
Indy. That
Back
guy
in
didn't
the-
help us. He was
Fucking
a coward.
ass pat. Good game.
I know how to reach the Bleeding Citadel.
That's what
So-
we're looking for.
Yeah, can you show us or tell us or maybe escort? An escort might be nice. I've not been late in a while.
She has been
Horny
Jones in this
Turtle
whole journey. I apologize.
Sorry. Want a drink?
The arches of Ulak were used. Zerial hit the Bleeding Citadel beyond the arches.
Okay. Now we're cooking.
There we go.
Now we're cooking.
That's not too far from here.
Is it like-
Beware.
Okay.
The arches will need to be reactivated.
Follow-up question. How do we do that?
The price of a soul. Or the price.
We've got tons of soul coins.
Oh, we're flush with souls, too.
Hold on, time out. I missed the last part. It was the price of a soul or
The price of something more valuable. And his eyes drift towards Lulu.
I mean, we got souls, so...
Well, why are you looking at me?
yeah. I have two questions. One, why is that thing more valuable than a soul? And two,
Oh.
excuse me, it's really damp down here. I'm getting a little bit clean. Will a soul coin work as a soul? I mean, a soul coin has a soul in it. Jesus, it's warm and wet and cold at the same time. I don't know what's
I think a
happening.
part of it's soul, not a whole soul.
I think you're going through menopause.
That's probably what it is.
The arches are powered by 4 conduits. Each will need to be powered.
Well,
With a soul, will a soul coin work? It has a soul in it. I mean, I'm just asking.
It should work, yes, it should.
Okay, great. That's good.
we're just new
Okay,
down
thank-
here.
thank you so
We're
much.
just new down here, sorry.
We've been here forever. We're not new. We've been here for months.
Well, we're newish.
Be careful of your friend.
Which one?
Look
Lulu?
I
at
think he's talking about the elephant.
Yeah,
Or
not
Lulu,
making,
yeah.
not losing eye contact, talking to all of you, but not losing eye contact with Lulu. As the old mammoth has taken a different form.
Our mammoth?
Oh boy.
Okay. Well,
That's scary.
or that just means Lulu's in for a growth spurt. And I always knew Lulu, you behaved like a mammoth.
Well-
You were a mammoth to me.
I was a mammoth in my heart, yes.
That's, you were a mammoth in
Oh,
all our hearts.
I'll tell
Well, Thank you,
Olanthius.
baby.
Yeah. I'll tell Olanthius that, like, if Lulu's been lying to us this entire time, I want to know about it. What was her previous form?
Lulu was Zerial's mount in the battle. The horned mammoth of once an angel turned devil.
Turned little.
I don't remember anything about being a mammoth.
Lulu has been very upfront with us, Drekar, the entire time that she does not
She
remember.
also went and explored her dreams and memories with the chick at Fort Knucklebone.
Yeah, you
Mag-
guys,
Maggie.
you guys saw my
Maybe-
dreams, right? And I don't have no mammoth in me.
Maybe we should go talk to that bitch again before we do this.
Maybe we do like a 23andMe.
Did we kill her? Or just- okay. I'm sorry. Wait, did
No.
you say? Did the devil or the voice say that she was also a like Zerial's mount or something?
Yeah, the one in
Yeah.
the painting we just walked
Yeah.
past.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to look at that on the way back out, Lulu, and really take you in.
I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing about that. I know about all that. Okay.
Atlanteus, do you know
I
what
don't
happened
about
to
all
her?
that.
Well, do we? So if we turned her back, is there a way to do that, or is that bad?
I don't think we want to do that.
No, that's
sorry.
great.
I don't think we want to do all that right now. Here.
Steal her in the crypt of the Hellriders River because she can never get out.
Hey.
Well, I'm not saying all that,
Right.
but
She's right
I
here.
mean, yeah, she can hear us.
Yeah, I'm right here. Like right behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened then, Atlanteus?
I
Why
don't-
is she the way she is? Why is she so small?
Why are you so small?
She doesn't remember anything. She took the soul and it herself.
What soul? Whose soul?
Sword. I'm whispering. Soul
Yeah.
sounds like soul.
It does. Since she
Oh,
took
I don't-
the sword?
Oh, what are they talking about? I don't know.
To
I
the
don't remember
castle,
what.
I think, is what you're being implied, Lulu.
I think the sword that we're looking for is inside. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to just.
the sword
It'll
was
tear her
inside us
open.
the whole time.
Look, I don't think the sword. Nope.
I'm pretty sure the Wand of
Not
Secrets
inside
would
me.
have pointed that out.
I don't think she's big enough to have a sword of Zerial inside her.
Maybe a
I
dagger.
think it's more of like a metaphor thing or some kind of magical trick, maybe. I'm not sure.
I mean,
I'm not really sure
let's-
of anything.
Why are we even discussing this? We've got plenty of soul coins. Let's just go put them in. There's plenty.
Well, I'm worried about how Lulu's gonna react once we get the actual sword. Like, if we take her to the Blood Citadel, is she gonna revert or something and be?
Yeah, we'll
Well,
get the. It sounds
well,
like we'll
we'll
get the
see.
sword, and she'll
Yeah, well,
be
I don't
Dr.
know.
Mammoth Fucker.
I don't know nothing about nothing like that. No.
Was
Inside
Okay, go.
was the mammoth not on the team of Zerial then? So the mammoth was post Zerial going crazy, or mammoth was pre Zerial going crazy in like good times with the Hellriders, or is the mammoth what we think made Zerial? No.
18.
18.
Yeah.
You're getting a pretty good read on her, and you don't think she knows. Like, her memory loss seems honest.
Okay.
So, do we think
Baby,
Lulu,
lick that bottle, baby.
Lulu, no offense, but do we think when we
That's
pull
on
the
screen.
sword out, we think Lulu, there is a chance that you turn into a magnificent mammoth with horns and try to murder us? Are we saying that is a potential future possibility? Is that what the group is saying?
That sounds like what this scary mist ghost with the other three guys behind him is saying, yes.
And do we trust the scary mist ghost more than we trust our pal, Lulu? Who we've been
Yeah,
inside
well,
Lulu's head. Very
Completely
intimate.
independent
Well, you
ghost
guys
guy has some like information that matches up with what we've gotten from completely independent people, from Mad Maggie, and
Yeah. Well,
so he's saying the same stuff, and independent sources saying the same thing is.
Look, guys, if I were to go into a mammoth, look, we're friends. Like, I won't hurt you.
he'd be cool.
It might not be your choice.
Seems like you used to be friends with Zerial, and now you're all about tearing her down.
I mean,
I mean,
maybe I was. I don't remember.
I don't think Lulu's ever been like super pro kills Ariel. Just like I don't know, don't remember much. Sure, you
My
Well-
thing- Can I make a suggestion here? Just and you can poo-poo it if you want, but maybe we should go back and pump the hag,
Jesus
whatever her
Christ.
bits were, for information. One more time. We did the dream thing, and then we didn't really know what the fuck that was.
Didn't
maybe
we piss
should
her
just
off
go.
though?
Yeah, we fought our
Well,
way out
yeah,
of there. And
yeah,
we stole
we
her
did, but it would.
machine.
Hey, I'm talking here, okay?
I'm walking here.
So maybe we should go back to her and just see what she knows. It would be better for us to find out what she knows and maybe to fight her there than with like Lulu transforming and then the hag comes in and then there's some other dudes.
So, okay.
I'm just saying it might benefit us to
Why do you think the hag would come back in?
And
because she wanted to know Lulu's past and Lulu's memories, so it might be that she, we
some
open
kind
the
of
door.
quid
She
pro
would
quo.
show up, maybe.
Yeah, some whatever that means. I don't know about.
I heard it once. I heard them say it.
I was on a boat. This guy was Quid, and he loved this Quo guy. He was pro Quo.
Quid was pro quo, and and
I'm just saying it might be advantageous for us to backtrack a little bit and check this
Because
hag out before we
What
go
if-
full circle.
I think we know that
And
the
fuck
hag's
us
gonna
now.
fight us. The hag's gonna want to kill
Well,
us.
I
Well, we
would
did
rather.
the memory thing.
I
for
would rather
Lulu.
fight her. I would rather fight her by herself than with some giant mammoth and some kind of crazy other magical shit that I know nothing about.
You talking about the
You
hag
guys-
or Ariel? Or who are you
What
talking
if-
about fighting?
Okay, so for whatever reason, we
Look.
go to the arches, and we do the ritual with the 4 soul coins, and
He's
Lulu
like an
here
arcade
becomes
machine.
a
You just
mammoth.
slot him in.
Yeah. And the mammoth here shows up, and then we've got the hag is there too, because she knows some stuff that maybe she didn't tell us. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just, I
I
don't
just
know.
don't. I feel like if anybody we've met was the least trustworthy person, it was the hag.
Yeah, that's why we should
I
go back
remember
and
that we ended
press her for information.
we ended that ritual with Lulu and the hag was like very pleased with herself and said that she got what she wanted.
Exactly, that's what scares me. Is she got what she wanted. She knows something we don't, and she didn't share it with us.
What did we know?
What if-
she knows now.
That's a very good point. She might. We might not. I don't know.
What if we just turn around and go back to Bell and give him the rods, and then he'll give us. Boom.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ghostman. We're having a conversation.
Yeah,
here.
no,
Don't
feel free
leave
to
yet.
chime in.
Y'all are fucked.
What if Lulu became a mammoth while she was wearing the tracks that we have on Banrian right now? Would Barry control a mammoth? Granted, that would set Banrian free.
Yeah.
That's
Banner and
a
I-
fucking proposition that I would like to see
Throwing it out
happen.
there.
Look,
I don't need no. Me and Lulu are pals.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we're good friends.
Lulu already carried me through the air once by the
I carried
chains.
Bill like twice.
That was like 2 times.
You just want to go kill the hag?
I don't feel like
Why
that's
would kill Maggie?
necessary, but
I mean,
I don't feel like it's necessary either, but maybe it'll lead
I
up to
think
that
she-
eventually. So
where's Fort Knucklebone? Is it in the southwest corner? don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like right here. It's literally right here.
well,
close.
All right.
Go kill the
let's
hag.
just
Go to the arches. 20-minute
I don't
adventure.
like that.
All the
Let's just go. I'm sorry. I'm being a paranoid old grandma. I'm sorry.
what if we
Who wants
kill
to
her
fight a
for
guy?
glory?
I don't know why we'd risk our lives fighting her when we could just go put coins in a slot machine.
Thought maybe that would trigger something. Well,
Yeah, we just like keep the spirit tame every now and then. We pepper it up for glory. We're like, hey, for glory, and then we get back to our conversation.
Seems like Atlantheus is on the same page of us getting the sword, so I'm in for that. And
Yeah.
Atlantheus, is there anything about hags that the Hell Riders had a bad experience with, or
Is there
I don't know
any
how
reason why
prevalent
this
that?
specific one?
Rider's demise fell with Zeri. It was not the hags, or the devils, or the demons.
Did you ever hear of any hags trying to come up in the hell world? Using information to overthrow one party against another, maybe?
Not that I know of.
Okay, we're good.
So, also one more thing to think about. If we don't give Bell the rods, they seemed like they might.
I'm way
hold-
behind.
Fuck Bell.
We do have a contract with him, but it
Wait,
doesn't
wait.
say when we're supposed to like.
I'm just saying that if we don't do it, bad things will almost for sure happen. If we just go give it to it, even if we don't
That
follow,
thing's a sure.
if we could just give him the bell and be like, hey, turns out we found out where the Citadel is. We'll take help, but we don't need it. Like, here's just a favor. We're cool, right? Thank you.
Maybe.
It's not even a favor. It's part of the contract. I would want to
yeah.
hear from him. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go take him to him and double check, make sure that the
Let's take him
archers
to
are
the
the place
rock.
they're supposed to go.
I'm even like not even to we have seemed to have him, but just to cover our asses, you know, so later on some demon doesn't come out of nowhere and be like, hey, remember Bell? This is from Bell. I've been on ships. I swear to God, I've seen captains do that. If you don't,
So
Yeah, I'd rather not tango with.
yeah,
No.
let's take him the rods, and we'll
Yeah.
say, hey, the contract has been fulfilled, and we'll come back in the future, and you can help us out because we don't need what we originally promised.
I don't think that's
Well,
the way the contracts
That's
work.
not, yeah.
Well,
You don't get credit.
We can
what was
try.
on our side of the contract? Just the information?
The
Yeah.
circle being.
Tell us where to get the
no.
book.
Oh, and the
I thought we were gonna put-
teleportation circle.
Put
Yeah,
down the
yeah, the
teleport.
teleportation circle.
And you know, maybe that's just what.
don't know if that was in the
Maybe
contract,
Bell
though.
being the king of hell is our interest.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we just take him the rods and we say, here they are. You don't
Why-
owe us anything.
why
But
did
maybe
we-
later we might come back.
I thought we wanted Bellatrix to be king
Well,
of hell.
that and Bellatrix is gonna get promoted through Bell.
Look, guys. I don't want to see Bell ever again.
Oh, that's another thing.
So what? Do you
I
want to
don't-
start a coup?
So we
Maybe-
should definitely go back to Bell.
I don't want to go.
Yeah, I know,
Well,
but we
maybe-
should probably go back.
Maybe Bell will be so grateful that he'll say Bellatrix,
No,
Bella, bunch of Dave,
nope.
Bella Cross.
Bellacross will come with
Bal-
us and like be
Balacross.
free.
Look, ever since I put that the cots, I don't want to go.
So, okay.
You can stay here.
All right, look, Drenka, I know you're the captain, but here's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm sorry. I'm taking
If
the
we
lead
are at
here.
another
Tell me-
impasse, we know
Tell me what we're gonna do,
how
and
to
we'll
solve it.
probably do it.
Yeah, we do.
I feel like nobody here can make a decision, so I'm gonna make it for us. We're gonna take the rods to Bell, and then we're gonna go to the arches, and we're gonna do the ritual. And that's it.
So
That's
just
That was my whole plan,
so
except
just-
maybe set up a teleportation circle in there too. Maybe.
plan A.
Do-
So
do
we're
we-
just gonna go with plan A.
Yeah.
The whole
because
time.
apparently
We were going with
nobody
plan
can-
A the whole time.
It would seem.
All right,
Great.
to Bell. I'm sorry,
Alright.
Bella. Fuck.
Don't. I would not. We're gonna do the thing we said with you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What's going on?
I'll just come with us. That'll be fine.
You're
Okay.
for glory. We're leaving, and we will take down Zerial
For glory.
for glory.
For glory and
It's
For
like
glory.
Ace. It's like Ace Ventura in Chicago. Chicago.
Okay. So, as you guys leave the Crypt of the Hellriders with Elanthius' information of the Arches of Ula as the portal to the Bleeding Citadel, you guys traverse Avernus, making your way towards Bell's Forge.
Mhm.
You guys have some time here. If you guys would like to craft anything or do anything, but if not, we can just kind of.
I do
We
need
can go back to the. We'll just go to the barge and take that upriver. Seems like
Can
it'd be
I-
at least.
Can I just do a crafting check for some silvered lightning?
In the hole. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Silvered
sure, make it
lightning
takers.
ammo. With
Yep.
the lightning whiskey.
Do that and repeat real quick. And then we'll do
before you pee. I did not get my long rest when
Right.
everyone long rested, so can I get a short rest here to get my key points back?
Correct. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can do that on the barge.
I did
Okay.
12
Yeah,
for
what
the
was your-
crafting. 1, 2, 12.
12? Yep. 10 and higher to craft ammo. So, yeah.
Sounds like
How many,
that's
though?
a
As
As long
success.
as it's a small amount.
A small amount. That's what it is.
We made 5.
We made 5. Because
That's canon.
Just a fistful.
Because that's how many we made. Well, why'd you make 5? Because that's how many we made.
I can think of like you putting them in a bottle of lightning whiskey. You just got bullets in there. It reminds me of like middle school. You take the Skittles and drop them into the thing of
Yeah.
Mountain Dew or Pepsi and shake them around and get all the color to come off. They bubble up.
I'm gonna get some water too.
We did one time all blue. We bought a bag of Jolly Ranchers and pulled out all the blue ones and put it in a bottle of Everclear.
Alright.
And they dissolved completely. Then we drank that. It was a bad night. It was a
Yeah,
bad
I
night.
can imagine. It's like Burnett's on some kind
Oh.
of bad thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
terrible.
I can't
Yeah,
drink
fuck
Burnett's
Burnett's.
anymore.
Yeah, fuck.
You
fuck
could drink
Burnett's.
it first.
Burnett is rough.
Burnett's is
So-
always been rough.
As Clay's getting back, you guys are on the barge heading back. As Barry's crafting some ammo. And at some point, as Balcros seems to somewhat be sobering up, Indy kind of goes to you and kind of tugs at your, ragged clothing. And just like, hey, could I hide somewhere during this? All of this, Now he's Bill Cosby. All this,
Where do you mean?
Well,
I
Why not just
I'm
not
not-
come with us?
I really don't want. I don't want to go.
Then
I drew
don't.
that. I drew that card, and then I can't go back.
here's the thing: is I think if we show up without you, we're gonna be in trouble.
No,
He's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
gonna
wondering
be
what
really
happened to
bad.
you.
I don't think we'll be in trouble. He doesn't care about imps.
No, it's very.
These were
important
his
that he
eyes and
comes with
ears.
us.
I mean, that's his safety check, you know.
Yeah,
did-
if he doesn't come with us, I think we're gonna be in big trouble.
I don't think so.
Or at least he's gonna be suspicious and maybe not honor his part of the contract.
Suspicious of what? That we didn't bring the rocks back? That's the only thing he wanted.
We may not bring his devil back, little Balcros. he
You
may
know how many devils he controls.
he may
The man is
bugger
a
out.
pit fiend. He's in second
I don't
control
know.
of all the house. He'll be fine without him gloating. And I'll turn back to
Okay,
the little. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm thinking I'm gonna drop the boat off, and then I'm gonna go that. I'm gonna go a different way.
That's fine.
Hey, you know what? That's a really good idea. Do you want another drink?
I don't know. I think drinks,
Come on, just a tiny sip. You look like you need one. You look like you're on the edge here.
No means no, Upchuck.
Make a persuasion check.
19.
all right, fine. I mean, if you're offering,
Yeah, I'm offering. Here you go, buddy. And then I'm gonna jump on him and tie his ass up.
Whoa! Whoa!
At least get the man drunk.
He's driving the boat.
Whoa!
I thought we pulled up.
Yeah, you guys.
Okay,
Whoa!
whatever. Then.
This just feels rude.
Look,
no, please,
All right.
please. I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
I tie him up.
Why don't
Did
you?
you actually make a check to tie him up?
Did we ask?
No, he's very weak.
Okay.
Why, Mr. Bellatrix? Why don't you want to go?
Look, buddy. We and you know this guy. You know Bell. Okay, but we made a
I know
deal.
Bell.
And you were
Mhm.
supposed to shadow us and make sure we did the job. Don't shit yourself. Just calm down.
I don't
If-
like that we
if-
tied our friend up.
If we don't show up without Bellatrix, Bellatrix,
Balacros.
yeah, Bellatrix, sorry, buddy. I'm very sorry I had to do this. I don't want to do it. Trust me, it's not something that I'm proud of. But if we show up without him, I think things could go very badly for us. So
He goes
I don't-
invisible,
I don't.
but you can still see the rope that you tied him with.
I don't
You see
think
it scurrying
that's
away.
how it works. It seems like they don't really give a shit about the little guys. If we just say
okay,
he didn't.
okay. If I fucked up here, let me know.
I
We'll
mean, you
think
tied up
about-
one of our friends. I don't see how that's not a fuck up.
Look,
Wouldn't like it if we tied you up when you didn't want to go in somewhere and dragged you in.
I've been in that situation before, and usually it turns out okay.
But you wouldn't
That's all I'm saying.
like it.
Well, you don't know me that well.
All right then, I'm tying your ass up next time.
Okay.
And
that-
Indy
that-
said he'd help.
I might get off on that, but either way, look, all I'm saying is that if we show up without him, it might be really bad for us.
I think he
That's
wants
all
his
I'm saying.
rods more. I think we did the contract doesn't say bring back Bellatrix. It says bring back the fucking rods. We got him, lawyered.
I sit there like,
Please go.
Yeah, I'm gonna start untying him.
while you were gone,
he
that's
comes
literally
back.
what I said.
He
Oh.
comes back into non-invisible and like looks at you upshot and goes,
Please.
I'm gonna untie him.
Please.
Barry doesn't like that he's tied up.
No, I'm gonna stop that.
Yeah, I will bite
gonna-
you.
I'm
I
gonna-
will bite. I will bite.
I will fight back.
Fight?
I will
I
bite
will
back.
fight
Bite.
back.
I'm gonna bite.
I
him.
want to look at Drekha
Shoot him.
and ask him what he thinks.
We're not under
Fight,
contract
fight.
for Balacros. Like,
You're the only one who wants to hurt the little guy. You're going crazy.
I don't want to hurt him.
Then
That's the
untie
thing.
him.
I think he will get hurt if he doesn't come back.
yeah, Bell said that he was for our protection. If he didn't come back, that's whatever.
Okay, all right. You know what?
I'm untying him.
Bellatrix. No, I got this,
No.
Barry.
I'm already doing it.
gross.
All right, Barry, you go ahead and do it.
Thank you.
Bellatrix, I'm sorry I did that. I
That's
just
fine.
want.
I'm gonna go, guys.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you do that.
That makes
okay,
sense
you
to
do
me.
that. You
I'm
do
gonna-
that.
Hey,
I'm gonna
hey
go.
though, if you ever, call us. Stay in touch.
I don't know
Your
how.
free will. Your free will is up. It's because of us.
Yeah, be pals. We'll try and
What?
send you something when we can. But I'm just saying, if you see us around, don't stay invisible. Pop in. We'll miss you.
Am I free?
You just said fuck Bell earlier. Either that or you're the worst subordinate ever.
It seems like you're free.
Have you tried to escape or run away before? Are you just gonna poof, wind back up where you were?
Look, I was always part of Bell's plan. My whole plan was to be, do Bell's bidding. I could do it. I could move up the ladder. I could be a barb devil. I could be a horn devil. I could get up and be a
Yeah.
pit fiend someday.
That's just
want-
not you all of a sudden, huh?
I
Alright,
pulled that
hey.
card, and I just think if I go back, it's not gonna be pretty.
All
What
right.
if you're
all
wrong,
right, You
though?
know, look, I'm the first one to admit that I fucked up. I'm sorry. Go on your way.
Hold on.
And
Here.
you know what? If we get fucked over, I'm blaming it on you.
I'm gonna
That's all
give
I'm
him
saying.
a tinderbox, a torch, and a water skin. Here you go. This is, make your way. I believe in you.
I'll give him
What do
a
I-
bottle of wine too.
Yeah. Here's
Oh
some
yes.
s-
Oh
here's
yes.
some
Keep
stuff.
keep the drinking
That's
up, you
my
know.
favorite part.
Go have a
That's my
good
favorite
weekend,
part.
bud.
Yeah.
Is this what adventuring is like?
Yeah.
Is this what
Well, you
adventure-
were
getting
part of.
drunk
your
as
start-
fuck.
Did you guys start your adventures like this?
Oh my God! I'm going to.
This is fun. I'm gonna.
Hold on, one sec.
go
One
stop.
more thing. One more thing.
Oh,
One more gift.
Are you gonna give him the nice rope?
No.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I don't know why I asked.
I reach into the badger bag and I pull out a weasel and I tell him to ride it away.
oh,
Here you go. You don't have to walk.
oh.
Barry,
Perfect.
tell the badger to look out for him.
I will.
Oh,
I'll also speak with the animal and say, hey, watch out for our friend here. He seems prone to injury. Just, if he's kind of pointing your head in a direction, follow it. So if you want him to go, just like you push his head one way and he'll start going that way.
He does that and he gives you a nod and gets it down. Oh, okay. I got my wine and cleaned up. All right.
Is it an actual weasel? What's your role?
It's a weasel. That's what I pulled out.
I guess, well, hopefully I see you guys soon. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go off on my.
Into
alright.
the sunset. The cutest little picture of a devil riding a weasel into the sunset.
All right.
He was nice.
He
We did good,
scampers away.
I think.
I think we did. I feel good about my time in hell, if only for this.
We set one guy free.
For the record,
Guys,
I'm on Upchuck's
while the rest
side
of the road
that
are
might be
burned.
involved in the danger, but we'll see.
Go to Bell's Forge. The people at the gate, they know you're expected. Get to the giant forge where Bell is on his throne, watching the fire giants forge all fire weapons. This is the chair turns to you. I don't feel like this is a good change, so I'm not going to. Greetings.
Oh, hi, how are ya?
The throne creeps towards you, hand on the throne.
Too close, too close.
Bow before me.
Nah, okay, I will.
About.
Bow.
Hello, your greatness, your floatiness. We have brought you the rods you so requested. And I'll pull the rods out. And then flourish. And then back away.
Harry, you got
Very-
pizzazz, man.
I think
Very well.
I'm good at this.
And where is Balacros?
He
Balacros,
didn't want to come back.
he got
I like-
nervous.
I like Indy's line. He didn't come back.
From where?
The
The
adventure.
barge.
So we went to the fortress and came back, rode the boat all the way back up, and
Separated.
he
There's
didn't
a
want to come back.
Snap of his finger, and another imp shows up. Zobkrix. Your new task is to hunt Balacros. Bring me his head.
Yes.
I lean over to Barry. Told ya.
No, you didn't. That's not what you said.
You didn't say that Zobkrix would hunt him till the end of his life.
You said
I
bad
knew-
things would happen.
Hey,
Oh,
I
it's
know
not
it wasn't
us.
gonna be good. Okay, okay.
He's fine. He's on a badger. They're not going to be looking for an imp on a badger.
I
I
begin
have come into
drinking
some
heavily.
recent information that Balacros is a traitor of mine.
Huh.
It's unfortunate. I said something to follow you, but you finding the adamantine rods is enough for me.
Wait, so-
I look to to Upchug.
We both look at him.
And a deal is a deal. A devil's deal is one, but may have.
I thought you said he was your friend, and I was gonna die.
No, he's not. He's gonna
Just
be
saying.
hunted.
Favors, but a deal is a deal.
So do you mind if I call my friend? Create a
Yeah,
teleportation
we just
circle.
put the teleportation circle anywhere? Or you have a spot for it? Any preference? Outside, inside?
Over here. You kind of creates a spot where the fire giants can't reach as they're still chained to the walls and the forges. It's out of reach.
Okay, so this is just don't tell the badger where it is, and it'll be really funny. He's not gonna be expecting it.
I think Indy likes those people.
What people?
Well,
It's a joke.
I didn't see it. The,
as you
Oh, the fire
as
giant.
you guys have, did you see any of Zariel's spies while you were there?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe one.
Maybe.
Saw an
Asglow.
Asglow.
Mhm.
Zon
As
Asglow.
glow.
He teleported away before we could get anything useful out of him.
Yeah.
But
Except
Also,
where the rods were.
we did
Yeah.
get the rods out. And then there was some birds. There was a big blob monster that we had to feed for information.
Stop talking.
Okay.
As glow. Interesting.
yeah, he was
Anyways.
there, and he was talking to someone.
A deal is a deal. I will hunt him Asglow down.
Okay.
myself. But you can have the teleportation circle set up inside my forge. And also location of the breeding citadel. The only way to access the breeding citadel is through the arches of Olak. Guarding the arches, though, a valiant beast, a shadow dragon.
Thought he was gonna say mammoth.
Named Mal Drogos. Watch out.
Any advice?
Be quick. Open the gates and get through.
Sound advice.
Mal
Just go
Drogos
around.
Just
Hey.
do the thing.
was a follower of Tiamat and then didn't get the ranks he deserved, so he went to the Hollowlands and made a deal. Now he is one but Shadow has engulfed him,
Mm-hmm.
and Zariel has hired him to guard the arches. Guard the gates, the Bleeding Citadel.
Great. So,
So-
we'll just put the teleportation circle down and we'll be heading to the arches, sounds like.
Now that I know all of you do not work for Zariel, I offer you a proposition. Once you find this sword of Zariel inside the Citadel, destroy Zariel with it.
Are we okay with that?
Do we need the sword to destroy Zariel? I was just gonna do it anyway.
I like your attitude.
That's the
You're a
captain.
true warrior. Yes. Whatever it takes, destroy Zariel. And this order did not come from me.
Hmm. And who's our contract with?
Oh,
There is no contract.
so this is based on friendship.
Then what's
So-
in it for us?
Oh,
there a
Chuck has a
reward?
question.
Oh, Chuck has a question.
I raised my hand.
Okay?
Yeah!
I crit. I didn't have a question. I just crit.
What if we ask for Bellacrox's life?
Let Upchuck talk.
Go ahead. Upchuck it.
So, there's no contract, right?
I cannot put this in writing as I'm not involved.
Okay.
Wink.
So, since there is no contract, and apparently this deal, air quotes, does not exist,
What deal?
maybe. Exactly. You're a great negotiator, I gotta say. Might I ask you a favor?
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, last time I was here, I asked you about whether or not there was a Mrs. Bell, and I'm sorry about that. I want to go ahead and apologize, but I've recently been to the Abyssal Plane. I saw this dude with a huge mouth. He's been fucking with me every time I go to bed. I get weaker. I feel sick.
Oh
Is
my
there
God.
anything you can do to fix this for me. Just like, you know,
You never said
I'm
anything.
asking for a friend, and that friend is me. I feel like we're friends now, right? If you want more information, I'll give you more information, and I'll go through the whole all
Yeah, you
of
tell him
what's
the
happened
whole. You tell him the whole story.
in front of everybody.
And-
Everybody hears the whole story.
He goes, after the story, well, if this is something that you all feel that you're up to, destroying Zariel, so someone could fill the seat, well then,
Alacross.
I suppose I could give you.
Alacross.
Suppose I could all give you something to help on that journey. I think I could give you something to help with your ailment.
That would be awesome. I'd love
Also,
it.
if you could just stop hunting Bellicross, that's for me.
For what it's worth,
Suggestion.
he was
You
a
said
fine guide. We enjoyed his company.
You seem nice.
5 out
So-
of 5 stars.
5 out of 5 stars in terms of escorting demons.
But if hey, if
On
you
your
gotta hunt
journey,
your guy,
I would give you a couple things as long as you promise to defeat Zariel. Dispose of her body in the river Styx. I don't care. He presents these charms, all with different inscriptions on it. And then he like summons one shard of ice in his left hand. I'll give you this shard of ice. Once you destroy it, an ice devil will be summoned on your side. No allegiance to me, but the ice devil will fight for you. And I promise that this devil will help you destroy Zariel. Only use it once. Use it in your fight against Zariel. As for a charm, all of you can choose what charm you would like. These are infernal charms. I have the very best infernal charms.
We're
Best in Avernus.
They're tremendous. You wouldn't believe the
Well,
quality.
so-
They're about this big.
So, yeah. Tremendous charms.
you
Hold
wouldn't
on.
believe how much people
no,
want
go-
our charms.
So he presents you a bunch of charms. You guys can each choose one to keep. The first one gives 9 charges of an advantage on any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, and you can use before or after seeing the first roll.
I think I wanted
Yeah,
to.
so it's like 9 uses of Lucky.
So you get,
That's awesome.
yep,
Let me
you
write
get
this
9
down.
luckies.
9 luckies.
You get 9 luckies. You get a different. That's called Diabolical Inspiration. You get
Ooh.
Charm of Heroism, which is 10 temp HP and bless for 1 hour, anytime you would like.
Indefinite charges?
Yep.
What's it
That's-
called?
you get-
Something heroism?
Charm of Heroism?
Heroism
Gives you 10 HP and what?
Bless.
and bless for 1 hour every time you tap into it.
And
Okay.
unlimited times.
Yep. You get a Charm of Lesser Conscription, which allows you to summon a Barbed Devil, 2 Bearded Devils, or 3 Spined Devils as a bonus action.
Ah, so many little guys.
Can we make
Or-
one Bellicross?
And this one, and as he's presenting the charms and telling you what they do, this one he looks at you up, Chug. This might be what you're looking for. Charm of Restoration. It gives you 6 charges, 4 charges of Greater Restoration.
Oh, stream.
Greater.
It'd be
4
4 of
greater-
greater and 2 of lesser.
And
You
then
only
a
get
Charm
one
of
of
the-
these.
And then Charm of the Adamant, which is 9 charges of 30 temp hit points. And you also can't be charmed or frightened.
That sounds like Drekar.
That is pretty good. Yeah. Do we have to?
Discord sucks, and it really sucks. 'Cause
Shit,
Discord
and the
sucks.
thing.
We're gonna reconnect. We're
Will,
gonna
like-
share our video.
Like, fix my shit, basically. One charge of greater will fix my shit.
Correct.
Probably, yeah.
Probably, yeah. Okay, I will definitely take that one.
But we as a group only get one, right?
No, each of you get one.
Each gets a charm.
There-
Wow.
There are a
there's
couple
only-
more. There's a couple. There's a couple more. You guys have all those down, right?
I
I
just
only
need
have
the.
the one I.
I have it. It's
The restoration
greater,
one goes
2
to
lesser.
Squeak.
Nope,
one of each.
nope, wrong.
The lesser what's it called? Charm of lesser contribution, whatever the fuck is the one with the doubles.
Yeah.
The summoner's
Conscription.
Contribution is how many wets? Can you read that out again?
How many what's?
I'll do the. I'll send you guys this, since we're gonna end here soon.
Oh,
I'll
great.
send you the specifics. So just know that one summons devils.
Okay,
1, 2, or 3 of varying quality devils.
right. Yeah.
I also have one, the Charm of Many Tongues. It allows you to speak and understand all languages, and gain proficiency to deception and persuasion. That's not what he says, but this will make you very good at talking to people. And this last one, the Charm of the Ageless. While you have this, you no longer age naturally. And you can become immortal.
Drekha forever.
That's all. That's all of them.
I will take
So,
So good.
which charms do you choose?
restoration.
He flips you the charm. When he flips it, you hold it like a baseball. Yeah, you have it.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I'll ask him, are there any strings attached to this? Like, we're supposed to go after Zerial.
It lands in
Anything
Upchuck's
else?
head that pulls out. No.
A smile kind of creeps across Bell, and he goes, "Everything comes with a price."
Of course it does.
Well,
Well, I've already sold my soul twice, so I'm in.
you guys can pray.
I
I'm
would
good.
like to go for the heroism one that gives 10 temp. Does it have like an invocation cost? Is that a bonus action or something to get 10 HP and bless for an hour?
I'll send you guys all this stuff. Yep.
I guess like I can just always have it on, and then if I have to redo it, then it just happens.
Is it like once a day or something? Or?
Yeah, I'll send you
Something.
guys the specifics.
Okay.
Did I miss one in between
So-
the?
Drekar took heroism. Upchug took restoration.
You guys
take
can pick
the-
first.
Either the bless or the
There's
never
the heroism
The
and the
no
adamant.
fear.
Oh,
right?
and then the ageless.
Yeah.
So ageless will make you basically, yeah, you can live forever, except magical aging still exists.
Oh, never mind then. I want the bless one. Yeah.
Okay, you take heroism.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Indy, what do you want?
None of them.
Okay.
That's my boy.
Yee, what do you want?
I think I'm interested in the devils. Do you want any of them, Barry?
Me? Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
take one, and then if Indy's not gonna take one, I'll just take his.
I applaud your tenacity.
Yeah, he
but
said we get one for each of us, so
this is a 1-to-1.
no
deal.
backsies. Can I persuade him?
You can try.
No backpiece.
No backsies persuasion check.
Solid
27.
argument if we were in 4th grade. Ooh.
No backsies.
Remember, you have proficiency and all that.
No, I
crap
did.
On there
I
now,
did
too.
it. 27.
Yeah. Your expertise.
I
He has a-
explained regally.
Yeah, I should get 2. I'm a king, you know.
Persuasion is gonna go against insight, and his insight is like plus 11, and I rolled a 3.
Ah,
So I get 2 of them.
I'll allow 2.
All right, then I'm taking no agent because nobody wants me to go away. And then
More
choose
badges.
whichever one, Barry. I don't think I'm
Oh.
gonna take one.
you're not gonna take one. I think you'd be good
I
with.
don't. I might take
demons.
the devil's one.
Do that one. That one's totally you. Come
Yeah.
on. How many
I'm
times
not
you
that
get a
kind
chance
of warlock.
to? Well, you could be.
Yeah, you are. Don't lie. Don't lie. You're
I know.
totally that kind
Did
of
I? Yeah,
warlock.
yeah.
You,
I have a
with
question.
your little lava and all
Did
that.
I miss one between the charm that is no fear and the charm that is no age, or were those the last 2?
The
Those are the
tongues.
last
There was a one of many tongues,
Oh,
which
I might.
Yeah,
take that
right,
one
right.
too.
Okay.
I'll
I
do the
remember that
and
one
then
now.
there
Yeah, I think I got all the rest. It was
is-
the
yeah, that's
many
all.
tongues that I missed.
I'll do the tongues and then the no age. But then, Yee, at least you should take the lucky one. That's
Yeah.
good enough.
I actually want the no fear one instead of the heroism and bless. Let's do that.
Okay, the adamant.
Nobody took the lucky one, huh? I have a question about the
Yep.
lucky one. Does the lucky one have 9 charges and that's it, or does it have like 9 charges per long rest or something like that?
9 charges, and that's it.
For a long rest, dude. Never roll.
Yeah.
Like every roll I work, it works.
And
Take
what
the lucky feet also have 12 rerolls per long rest.
is the summon devils the same deal? Is it X amount of charges, or does it recharge after time?
You can do it as an action, and
Because I'd like to have something that's permanent instead of just, you know.
You can take the heroism one.
The
It's
heroism one
plus
is
10
good.
HP and basically permanent bless. If you ever attack
if you're
or
looking for
roll a
something more
save-
permanent, warlock,
Oh, hang
or
on.
the many tongues.
I want that
Oh, I
one.
can already communicate.
I want
And
that
Barry
one.
took that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
The heroism
what does
one's
bless do?
permanent.
Neither of those are permanent.
Heroism one's
Mm.
good. So bless is when you make any roll with a d20, you roll a d4 and add it, just so you know.
Yeah. Attacks and saves at least.
Oh yeah, I guess it's probably not.
Oh,
Yeah, you just add
Anytime?
a d4 to every attack roll and every save you do.
yeah. You know what? I'll
Like,
do that. I'll
that's
be
just-
okay.
That's a quality thing to have always.
Plus
Yeah.
between 5 and 20% on your roll to succeed.
Yeah.
So,
All
so
right.
is there a rune we're leaving behind?
The demon, the conscription,
Yeah.
and the lucky one.
So, I know we're in hell here, and you're a devil, and I salute you for that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, I got some grandkids that I'm trying to put through school right now. Okay, and that's the only reason why I'm here. I'm just trying to help my family out, and you may not be a god of good favor, but what would you say if you just, out of the goodness of your heart, gave us the lucky one? You know, just for my grandchildren.
I already did that once.
Yeah. You
Better
know,
chances at defeating Zerial, I might say.
But that was
Persuasion
you
check.
trying to barter for the lack of Indy putting up his soul. This is
That's
Upchuck
true.
putting up his her
It is-
grandchildren's souls.
It is. Yeah, it's true. Bartering.
Rolls with grandchildren.
a persuasion check.
Yep.
15.
We need a 2 or a 3 from.
I
maybe
don't
the
care.
story-
It's your grandkids.
Oh.
Oof.
Twitter in hell.
You don't care about them now, but maybe someday they, you know, with your help, they might become more powerful than maybe even you are. You never know. You don't want to take that chance.
Oh God.
You see
Are you
his
threatening
hands
him?
clench the
Yeah,
throne.
you gotta read the room.
I will make sure
Just kills
your
one of your grandkids.
grandkids never trump.
They're all dead.
He leans back, and as he like leans forward and delivers that, then he leans back. Well,
So
you have
teleportation
the charms?
circle. I guess that's gonna go over there, huh?
If my grandkids are dead, I'm gonna kill myself.
I don't know what the threat was. That was such a bold move.
I tried. I tried to get one more. I tried.
It was so bold.
I will set up the teleportation circle, but to speed things up, yeah, you get to the arches, and then you can go through the portal. There's also a shadow dragon there, and that's his information.
Yeah, and when the badger poofs in, he's like, ah, 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 ah. And we're like, chill, dude. You make the circle.
Okay.
That's what I meant by don't tell him. It's in like the Bell Pit Fiend's house. So when
We did tell them already.
I know, but I was gonna say don't
Yeah, you
remind
did.
him. And then when he poofs in, he'd be
So-
scared. That's what that was.
I'll take 5 minutes here to set up next week.
Next week.
As you guys leave Bell's Forge with your new charms, and who wants to hold the ice shard?
Take that since that has no strings attached.
I think Indy
Okay.
should do it because he needs to be more comfortable with devils.
All right.
Just climb
Andy
into
has the
bed.
ice shard.
It's warm in here.
One of your only possessions now.
Except for that shitty clothes.
You leave my Blink 182 shirt out of this.
You guys head to the arches, and as you get close to the arches, you can see them in the distance. 2 black arches, one crushed a little more than the right one. The left one is a little more broken than the right. This dark fog seems to envelop the area as this little crater the arches are in. At the top in the rim of the crater, you just see like all this just darkness. You don't see anything flying in the sky, no dragon in the area. But as you guys are about a mile out in this dark crater, the arches peeking above this
Do we know
black
where
dark
the
fog.
where to plug the souls in? Is it at the base or the top of the arch?
From here you can't see, but before you guys descend into the crater, as this is where we will end, right on
Wait,
the rim
before
of
we
the
end,
arches.
am I able to burn a charge of greater restoration from my charm
Fuck yeah.
to get me back to full health and to get rid of whatever curse or whatever the hell that
Doesn't
shit
work.
was?
I don't think Greater Restoration heals you, it just disperses the
Well,
curse.
he's got a curse reducing his max health, so I don't know if
Yeah.
he
Oh,
uses that.
gotcha. Gotcha.
So it'll increase my
pulling it up.
health and the max health.
Oh,
Hopefully.
Man. What if it only goes away with, like, Wish?
Guess we'll have to pull the right card.
So, as you close your eyes and clench the charm, it glows for a second.
Does it vibrate in my hand?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
briefly.
it does.
And you feel like you regained your health back.
Yeah.
And the night hag no longer has its grasp on it.
Night Hag.
Night
Chuck's
hag.
favorite.
Dang, she's been looking for a romp with a Night Hag all fucking week.
But as that feeling fades, this relief that in the near future you're gonna have the greatest sleep of your life.
Someday.
Oh, good sleep.
The top of your head, you start to get a piercing headache.
Oh, what?
Uh-oh.
And then the top of your skull, 2 half-inch horns creep right out of the top of your skull.
What? Oh, what the fuck?
And that's where we'll end.
Oh my god, what is that? I don't know.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
Oof.
Thanks for
I wonder how.
thanks for coming to our D&D party, everybody.
The world's first demon turtle.
Oh, we're all gonna be
Everything
demons.
with the devil has a price.
Oh, I should have left it.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Indy's smart.
I don't think it's so
Well-
bad.
I'm not too upset. I'm not. I won't age, but what do I turn into?
And what's it
If you
got
grow horns, your helmet won't fit.
Well, it probably will.
It's like crooked.
Just teetering on one of the horns.
But it still won't come off too.
Yeah.
It's just on the one. It's like, help.
Wait, so I have horns now?
All right,
You
we're
have
gonna end
little
this
stubs, like tiny,
Oh,
tiny half-inch
no.
stubs.
All right,
Strutto
bye
horns.
everybody.
Bye,
Thanks for
everybody.
Bye.
watching, bitches.